Hello, hello. Welcome to the Susie B channel. This is Susie B. It is Friday, August 21st. It is midnight, just after midnight. Welcome in, guys. Hopefully, you've had a wonderful week so far. I know mine has been fairly good. Can't complain. Hello, Daniel. Welcome in. Good to see you. Hello, Rashid. Good to see you too. How are you guys doing on this fine morning? So I was just made my coffee here, right here. Let's see if I can make myself bigger. Right here. Here's my coffee, right here. So this is a coffee with Irish cream, whipped cream, and ice with some chocolate drizzle and caramel. Really good stuff. Really good stuff. You would like it. So good to see you guys. Welcome in. And just before I was getting ready to make my coffee, I went to the sink and there was a few dishes that I needed to wash: a spatula, tongs, and a spoon. And there was a scorpion in the sink, and I'm like, oh my god, the scorpion. So this morning, yesterday was a weird day, weird sleeping day for my hubby and I. So I was up all night. I ended up watching the sunrise and then cleaning the pool because it was, it was nice and cool, and we just had a storm prior to that. So let me see. Just had a storm. So I was cleaning the pool out, and then I think I must have cleaned the pool till it finally came in at probably about 9 a.m. And then I stayed up, let's see, 9, and then I went back to bed. And then we had a storm, like a windstorm. And I slept 4 hours, and then I woke up again. And my hubby's like, we had a windstorm. The winds were like 60-mile-an-hour winds. Like, we have a smoker right outside our bedroom sliding door. And he said that the wind was so strong that it blew the cover off and it hit the window. And he said it was like really violent. He said it actually startled him. So I was like, wow, I slept through that, huh? And he said it was just really violent winds. So yeah, it was a weird sleepy day for us. So he went back to bed after I went back to bed. And then the pool's clean now. I mean, he ran the vacuum through it, so it's all clean again. But it is still hot out. Like, I wanted to go in the pool and go live from the pool, but it was like 101 about an hour ago, and the pool light's not on. So I was like, wow, what's the point? It's actually 96 now. But so yeah, I cleaned the pool this morning, and I went ahead and just did my workout right after I finished cleaning and scrubbing and scraping and taking off water deposits, those like the hard water off of the tiles. So I was scrubbing. I didn't completely get everything off, but I worked a section, and then I went ahead and did kind of like stretching and a little cardio in the pool. And I still had a little energy, so I just I think I did like a little over an hour, almost 2 hours cardio, but not like intense, just kind of steady. So then I finally got kind of wore out. I came in and I edited a video, and then my computer crashed. I think I was doing too much stuff on it because I was watching a video, I was editing a video at the same time. And then my computer just kind of went black, and I'm like, oh man, I think I overloaded the computer. I don't know. So I put the fan on it, didn't help. So I was able to get it back on just in time to download the edit and then transfer it, have it, have it on like a hard file, and then I just went to bed. I was like, I couldn't keep my eyes open anymore. I was really tired. So that was kind of my last couple of days. Just a little interesting. Welcome to the Susie B channel, guys. I'm Susie B. I do a lot of different things on my channel. Recently, I did a cooking live. I made a taco salad from memory from growing up, taco salad, the way we used to make it growing up. I also am an artist. I do painting. I work with clay. And next month I will be adventuring. I go out to an RV village and do a little exploring and kind of showing you a little bit around the area where I stay. So that's kind of a little bit about me and my channel. So welcome in and thanks for stopping by. I appreciate your time. So that's kind of like what happened with me lately. And I was looking at watching some do-it-yourself building videos, and I actually kind of like them. They're actually neat to see how wood is cut, how it's measured. I'm horrible at math. I don't like using a measuring tape, but I don't know why. Math is just not my thing. I get frustrated when I have to measure stuff, and I don't know why. There's something deep-seated I think I have to figure out. I have to like overcome this. I don't know what it is, but anyways, it sure is nice watching somebody else do it and put together a freaking renovate a house, build a shed, build a deck, pour concrete, and that's kind of like what I was doing before I went live. And then I noticed another recall with produce. Have you guys, anybody keeping an eye on that? So the first recall, I believe it was over a week ago with lettuce. Then not too long after that, it was jalapenos. And then now it's freaking blueberries. Frozen blueberries, frozen berries. So I was like, what the heck's going on? I think this happens, every so often, every several years. There's like these huge salmonella outbreak with produce. Wasn't it lettuce before too? I think a long time ago, several years back, I think it was lettuce again. Was it lettuce? Something. So yeah, I noticed that. So I was kind of wondering what the heck's going on, but it's kind of more of the eastern side of the states, like from Texas out that way. I think Texas, and then all the way to the East Coast. So out that way. But yeah, that's kind of weird. I just bought lettuce a few days ago. I was thinking while I was buying it, should I buy this lettuce? I really want a taco salad. And then I'm looking at it. I'm looking at alternative green leafy things, and I'm thinking, okay, I could use celery leaves. That's not gonna taste good. I looked at spinach, and I'm like, that's gonna be really gritty. Like the texture is just not right. So I was looking at the selection that I had to choose from, and this big ball of lettuce was like, I think it's the iceberg lettuce. I was like, this is it. I'm just gonna get this, wash it really good. I'm not gonna spray it with Dawn dish soap or anything, like some people do. Hi, Elsie Angie, how you doing? I noticed that you're a frequent flyer of Preston Dennett. I've been actually watching a lot of his shows lately, just because I really like that he has interviews with people who do have OBEs. So I've just kind of been following that lately. Anyways, I saw I do read the comments in probably all the videos that I watch of his, and I saw you in there, and I'm like, oh, I know her. I know Elsie Angie. I haven't seen you in a long time. But yeah, good to see you. Thanks for popping in. You saw that on Instagram? What was it with the blueberries? Was it with the blueberries that you were talking about? So yeah, I was just like, what's going on? What's next? Bananas, watermelons. It's gonna be something. I don't know. I hope that there's nothing further. No other produce items. I actually put some crushed almonds in this. Ooh, should have stirred that. But Irish cream, the Irish cream liqueur is strong. It's all at the bottom. Oh, the blueberries. Yeah, you saw that on Instagram. You're doing good. It's good to see you. Hopefully you're doing good. Me too. I like watching him. Uh, you know, he kind of has a good head on his shoulders. Not kind of, he does, and he's so humble. And I just like I like how genuine he is and how he's basically wants what everybody else wants. They just kind of want the truth, and they want the people in power to be more transparent, right? So I understand, and I actually appreciate what he's doing. He has a good circle of friends, and he's got a lot of accounts. Shoot, I didn't know he had that many, because the last time I had been following Preston was when I was pretty much frequenting SOR, and that's the last time I had ever seen anything of his. And boy, he's done a lot of stuff since then. Holy moly, he's done a lot of interviews, a lot of things. You won one of his books a while ago. Oh, yeah, he is awesome. Just recently, he had a live about. Well, I just seen it for. I don't know why I haven't been seeing his shorts. Like, just like the past couple days, like all his shorts are like on my feed. So I've been kind of trying to catch up with them. There's many, and he makes like several shorts from one show, like an hour and a little over an hour show. I've seen like 3 shorts from that one show just alone. So and I watched the whole show. So when I see the short, I'm like, okay, I remember that. That was in his long form video. But anyways, they were talking about bullying by these private corporations with experiencers and things like that. And I think it was that one or the other short where I saw a comment from you. And I was like, I know Aussie Angie. So and I was thinking, I wonder how she's doing. And here you are. Here you are. Good to see you. Preston has so many experiences himself. He's very open-minded and not judgmental. Right? Yeah. And him and Dolly. Dolly is very. She's over it. She's like, enough is enough. It's time to either wake up or get out of the way, kind of attitude. So. They're actually really neat. Their experiences together too are out of this world. So yeah, I have been watching a lot of Preston Dennett lately, only because of the OBEs, and you're always kind of searching when you're an experiencer yourself, and you always kind of want hear something familiar to still kind of wrap your head around it. Without dwelling on it. So yeah, that's why I've been watching Preston. You were in Vegas for 2 months? Okay. Yeah, she is very straightforward. Like I said, she's like, either wake up or get out of the way. And it's probably from people trying to walk all over her. That people get tough skin after a while. Oh yeah. Yeah, I've had several. So like the first one was kind of like an accident. And then I actually I studied it. I went and found a book on it, how to do it, which was Secrets of the Soul by is it Buellman? Buellman. I still have the book, but I actually because it was a while after it happened. And I found a book on it. I went to like a crystal store, kind of like one of those. I call it hippie crystal herbal store. You could find a grimoire there, a blank one, but you could find tarot cards there, crystals. You can find incense. One of those stores. And at first, I tried asking the staff because I'm like, what better person to ask than someone that works at this place, right? And they kept telling me I wasn't grounded, and it just didn't make sense. They didn't have any kind of further explanation of what was happening. So I finally found a book and practiced the exercises that were in it, and they started working. So yeah, that was the first time that it happened. It was I was working. I had a summer job at a golf course, and I would go to work real early and come home around 2 p.m. And I had come home one day after work, and just I passed out on my couch, and I was afraid of the dark back then because of my childhood. And I woke up in a panic because I knew it was daylight was gone. I knew it was nighttime, and I didn't have anything turned on, no lights, no TV. I usually had the TV on. I didn't have enough time. I came home and I like literally just passed out on the couch. I was so tired. It was hot. And when I woke up in a panic, I ran to the kitchen to turn a light on, and my hand kept passing through the light switch. So, and then I was like, what the heck? And it just didn't make sense. I figured the light switch was broken. So I ran to the bathroom, or hurriedly, scurried to the bathroom really quickly, fast walk, and did the same thing. My hand went straight through the light switch. And that's when I realized that I wasn't in my body. So from the fear of that, I snapped into my body, opened my eyes, and everything was dark around me. And it's like I was just walking around this very apartment, not in my body, but out of my body. And I could see my hand actually, because I looked down at my hand, but it was kind of see-through, and it was going through the solid switch. So that's what set it all off for me. Practice makes perfect. It's crazy when you meet up with people and they remember the same experience. Yeah, I remember it the same. I tell it the same every time. I mean, it's weird that all the details are exactly the same. They never change. I mean, it's like seeing a movie that you've watched 15 times and you just know what's going to happen next. It's kind of like there's a lot of things that I forget, but things like that, they're like fresh in my mind every time. It's very interesting. But yeah, so that's why I watch Preston's, because just to, I've been just to kind of like, try to understand a little bit better, but I'm trying not to dwell on it. It's just kind of just a little something that it always lingers in my mind. What could the meaning. Basically, we're looking for meanings or answers or whatever. I probably will never get an answer, but I can at least figure it out and get close to, and pretty much with intuition and from hearing other accounts, you can pretty much figure it out and put it to rest and understand. And I have a better understanding of how that happens, because apparently the body is like a magnet. So that's why they say to meditate when you do astral out of body. When you meditate and and put your body basically to sleep, you relax yourself so much that the magnetism in your body releases the soul. And I think that's the best explanation for out of body. That's why you need to meditate, so you can relax the body. And when you relax the body, that magnetism gets weaker and you're able to just float right out, right? It's because I think we're held into these bodies by a sort of force, a magnetic force. And by me being so tired, shoot, I wasn't holding on to nothing. I just like fell. I fell like a rock and straight to sleep. So, your soul has no experience of time, pain, and can travel anywhere. The container body is the weight. I enjoy watching everything Preston did it. Yeah, I agree. But I actually heard that recently about the body being attached to the soul, like a magnet, and that's why what I just said. Relaxing the body helps. Just when you think you know, you don't know nothing. Meditation was my catalyst for traveling. Yeah. And in, I think William Buellman, now that I think about it, that book, Secrets of the Soul, he has like different exercises, visuals that you can do, like the rope visual, the rolling out of body visual, the rocking visual, where, they all help. And I think the one that helped me the most was the rope from the ceiling. Visualizing you grabbing the rope and pulling yourself up. And but then what was weird was what was actually um, like triggering the OBEs for me was this darn freaking. It was like a screensaver that I had on my computer at that time. This was before like I even heard about YouTube, right? It wasn't even I was oblivious to YouTube. I think this was back when MySpace was active. But anyways, I had this like a desktop screensaver that when you didn't mess with the computer, it would go to a screensaver. But this one was an animated one, and it was the background of like it was a scenery of like a teepee. There was a river, and there was a canoe, and there was like an Indian in the canoe, and he was like going floating across the river in the canoe, and then there was a background sound that sounded like drums. And I slept on that couch a lot, so when I would fall asleep on that couch, the computer was at my head, so it was behind me. And as soon as that screensaver came on, and if I was already in a twilight state, awake sleep state, and that freaking drums would kick on, that would like, I would be out of my body just like that. So, and I could never find that darn screensaver again. I tried looking for it. I can't find it, but it was like a heartbeat. It was just like a boom, 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 boom. And of course, there was like chanting in the back, like the Indian songs. So yeah, I noticed that like helped. That triggered it. I think that got me into the theta state, like really quick. So yeah, and I always like try to. Lately, I've been trying to see, with Preston's stories. He usually does, but like 4 stories per show, 4 or 5. And lately they've been like abductions. But still, he covers the OBEs too, and plus because of his own OBEs. But yeah, I've been. It's just interesting. Yeah, that's a powerful set. Well, for me it was. And I've been trying to recreate that drum, but I just now that I have a kind of a music thing, I think I could probably create that, but laying down long enough and getting the silence that you need, that's a whole nother task, and trying to get the environment just perfect. That's why meditation is so hard, because you have to have complete silence. So I guess just covering the ears would be something new to me, because back then I was always just really tired, and that's when it happened so easily. Oh my God, that would be so cool. That would be so cool. Yeah, I would love to have that. We were in Montana and they actually had that, except for the river part. You could rent a TP, and they were big. They were as big as this room that I'm sitting in. Bigger. The radius was bigger. I think they were 30 feet across, with a bed, a dresser, lights. I mean, it didn't have a restroom in them, but they had everything to make you comfortable. Little refrigerator, I believe. Um, this was in Montana. It's just a beautiful, beautiful place that you can go and you can like Airbnb a teepee, and they had a community campfire also, but no river close by. It was up high on a mountain, but it was cool. That reminds me of that. I really liked it. We actually stopped in and looked around to see what it was all about. Really neat place. So yeah, it's good to see you, Angie. I saw you. I saw you in the comments. I didn't want to be like, "Hey, Angie, how you doing?" In the comments, to be like, I kind of feel like that's not appropriate. That's not a bad idea. So I'm gonna go camping next month for 3 months. So I think I'm gonna try that. But then the thing is, like, what do I do after that? Uh, where do you go? What do you do? Whatever you want, right? I have to make a plan because you have one shot, right? Unless you get good at it. It's appropriate. Oh, okay. Yeah, I didn't know. I don't know. Uh, and record the sounds in the river. TPs are big. I went in one. I couldn't believe how big it was. Yeah, they're cool. So next month, yeah, and actually when it rains, hopefully it rains, I could actually hear the water. So all I would need is the drum, and I could do the meditation right in my fifth wheel. Especially if it's rainy, and gosh, I hope it's foggy. I really hope I see fog when I'm away. I miss the fog. Okay, next time I see you in a comment section, I'll say, "Hey, what's happening?" Oh, you're usually working at this hour? Yeah, I'm up till like 5, 6 in the morning. It just depends. This is when I have all my energy, and usually I'll watch the sunrise. And if I can get any yard work in before it starts getting hot, I do that, and then I jump in the pool. Then I go to bed. So that's lately. That's just the summer. So yeah, I'll be up all night. But it's good to see you, and don't work too hard. Hopefully, you're not working too hard at work. And you're going back to Vegas, huh? You said you're going back to Vegas? My sister lives in Vegas, and they actually they're back and forth a lot from California to Vegas. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do that. Thanks for the inspiration and kind of a reminder, because and see, at this village place, this is another weird thing. When we first found this place, I found them on Maps, Google Maps, and I was looking up RV parks near me, and I came across this place called the Village. The RV Village. He told me about it. We went there. We did a walkthrough, and we walked completely through it, through all those spaces, and we ended up at the back, and there was a little house back there, and there was a frisbee golf basket just past it, and I wanted to go walk and go and look at the basket, because I played that in Idaho with my buddies. That's how I learned about it. But anyways, there was a little house, a small little like manufactured home, just a single wide, probably 1 bedroom, is just really small, with a porch. Anyways, we were gonna walk towards it, but then I thought, you know what, we're probably trespassing. Maybe this is like the owner's house or maybe an employee. So we avoided that. We turned around and we went back, and then later on we ended up renting a space there, and we've been going 2 years now. Through this will be my third. And I went and told the management in the office, and I said, "Who lives back there in that house?" And they're like, "What house?" I'm like, "The house back in the back." They're like, "There ain't no house back there." And so it turns out there's a phantom house back there that my husband and I both seen, and they think, they can't call me crazy, or they have to call my husband crazy. So they're just really perplexed by the phantom house in the back of that village that's never been there. So yeah, I even looked on Google Earth and went back years, like 5, 10, 15 years, and there's never been a house there. I don't know how far back. As far back as it allowed me to peek at that property, at that spot where I seen it, through an opening in the trees. There's never been a house there. So I don't know what the heck we saw, but it wasn't, I guess apparently it wasn't really there. It was, I mean, I could say maybe if I just saw it and my hubby didn't see it, but we both saw it. He agreed that, we would be trespassing on private property, and turns out there wasn't no house back there. So that's where I stay for my summers now. So every now and then I get up at night, or I go outside at night, and I go over there just to see if it reappears, but so far nothing. So it's just, yeah, phantom house. So I don't know what the heck that was all about. Yeah, time glitch. Yeah. You know what? It actually looked kind of, when a fire leaves soot outside of your fireplace, that black soot kind of, if you have it too big, and the smoke comes out and it leaves that black soot. So the house had like a thin layer of something that looked similar to that. Like it was dirty, like dusty. It had like a thin layer of like charcoal soot. Like it needed dusting, because that's what I noticed. I was like, it's dirty, whoever lives there, they should freaking, wash it down. That's the first thing I think about. Where's their cleanliness? But I did look at all the features. I noticed the porch, the siding, it was white, but it was dirty white. And it just kind of looked like it was almost abandoned, but I didn't, some people just, they keep their house nice on the inside and don't care about the outside. That's what I was thinking. And so I don't know. Yeah. Yeah. Cause, again, I was just, I respect people's boundaries, and I didn't want to, be trespassing. So I take that stuff seriously. I mean, unless my buddy is on the other side of private property with a freaking broken leg, and that's when I'll break that rule. But just at a leisure, no, I won't. Even curiosity, it has to be like that example. So, town records. Where would I get those at? Maybe a house burnt down there. Yeah. I mean, it's a real little house, and it's that property, that RV park, has been through several hands. I think the owner currently is the third owner. So where would I find records at? Like, where would I go? Town hall? Okay. That's not a bad idea, because I was curious too. Like, what was that? Where's that place? But there's like, I went to the exact spot where I seen it, and there's no foundation. There's no cement slab or nothing, like an old slab. I even dug into the dirt a little bit to see if there had been a foundation there at one point, but no, nothing. No, nothing. So that's a big mystery. And I'm so glad my hubby saw it too because, it's just people calling you crazy, it just gets old after a while. Oh, the fire station. You think it may have been a house that burnt down? That's why it looks so kind of like that? Because it didn't really have any burn marks, but I mean, I could see it. It maybe that's a sign that it may have burned. It may have burned. And that was the residual energy left behind. Okay, so the fire station and town hall. I'll have to. Fire station, town hall. I mean, how do you ask for stuff like that? Like, what do I say? I saw a phantom house there. Can you show me any records of this? Like, how do you ask for something like that? Do you just say, I'm curious about the history of this property, right? Just like that. Do I have to have permission from the owner? I'm sure he will. He won't mind. I've told the owner about it. I think he thinks I'm crazy too. I don't know. So around the 1940s, okay. Did they have manufactured homes back then? Because I could have swore it looked like a manufactured home. It looked like a single wide. It's just the way it looked. It looked like, one of those really inexpensive manufactured homes. Well, it definitely wasn't a cabin. It was not a cabin. Okay, so ask about around the 1940s. That would be worth actually investigating because honestly, it doesn't really bother me, but it's just like, why did we see a house? Like, it'd be nice to find out the story. History of people and homes of the area, 1960 to 70. Okay. And this is the Wild West. There's a lot of history out here. There's still history being discovered here. There's still history being uncovered here, out here in the Wild West. This was a stomping ground of many, many different peoples. Yeah, it definitely was a manufactured home, but real small. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I'll have to do a little research and figure out when manufactured homes were being brought to Arizona, specifically the state, or maybe then I can go by. That gives me a better idea of how to research that. So, research that, and then that'll give me the year that I can ask about, or the time frame to ask in between. So yeah, thanks, Angie, for helping me put this together because I have no clue. I'm just like, now I have a direction to go into with clarity. So, cubicle home. Yeah, it's really small. Oh, the metal ones. The siding looked like it was metal. I think it was the long slats, right? The slats. Because it wasn't like that siding that's compressed, whatever wood it is. It wasn't. I think it was metal slats. Kind of like when you go into uh, like those old not an RV park, but mobile home parks. What those houses look like, the old ones with the freaking at the front door. They have like the frame in the front has like the curled aluminum decor kind of embellishments like in the front. Just old like that. Yeah. Oh, you call them portables? Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah, they're like we have whole communities that are built with. They actually have a whole brand new community out there where I stay, where I'm going to be going next month. But they're upgraded. They're a little more updated. They have more updated materials. But yeah, you'll find a lot of the mobile home. They're called mobile home parks, and usually it's very popular for seniors, senior citizens, and that's very prominent out here in the desert. There's a lot of those. Like I've never seen so many until I moved to Arizona. I was like, wow, this is like a thing. It's cheaper. It's a cheaper way of living, and basically you just rent them. They're cheaper to buy, but they really have no value. So it's basically a throwaway home to die in. Basically, I think. A lot of them are nice. They're not all. It's just the older ones. They're actually comfortable. They're a roof over your head. You can clean your body in them. You can wash your clothes, but they're not really of value. Um, they're just a cheaper way to live, or rent. Your friend has one in Vegas, really? Yeah, and actually, they make them pretty nice now. The upgraded ones, you can get them. Shoot, you can get like a single wide, double wide. The double wides are bigger, longer. You can get 3 bedroom, 2 bath. You can get garden tubs in them. You can get skylights in them. I mean, you could. They're really nice. But the one that I saw was like it looked really old. It was really little. It's probably barely big enough for 2 people. Hey, Chris, how you doing? Good to see you, Chris. Welcome back. Oh, gated community. It has a pool. Yeah, they're nice little places. We have a retired place here. It's like a senior community. It's called Sun City. And they have their own grocery store, their own doctor, their own banks. I mean, it's all in just a small little radius of homes and a little area where the market is at. They even have like a place that they can go swim and like a gym. They all ride around in little golf carts. It's actually really nice for them. Like if I had money, I would like put my mom over there and let her have at it. I think it would be a good idea. And the houses are real nice. There's a golf course in the middle of the whole thing, and you can go golfing. But I mean, that's if you're into that. There's a 2 bedroom with an ensuite. It's beautiful. Yeah, they're actually really nice. Why are we awake this time of the morning? Chris, Chris, uh, why are you asking questions? You have answers already. That's safer for the, yeah. You can't go, you can't live there unless you're above, I believe it's 55. So anybody younger than that, you're not allowed to stay or stay the night. Like you have to get special permission. It has to be special permission, but they do not allow anybody younger to reside in that senior community. Yeah, Chris, I stay up till like 5 in the morning, 6 in the morning, or 9 in the morning. Lately, I've been taking advantage of the cool weather early mornings to get some gardening done and cleaning the pool, trying to keep it clean after these storms. They just freaking blow in a bunch of sand into the pool. I think I scrubbed the pool yesterday morning, for a couple hours. So that was part of my cardio, and then the rest was after I was done. So then my hubby ran the vacuum, which is awesome because it was like we did double team. We double teamed that pool today. Because last time we waited too long and the algae started growing after a storm. Just got really got bad. So yeah, you gotta keep up with that stuff. I just thought I'd ask to bug you. Hey Chris, guess what? Chris says, "Hey, Angie. I got some Snickers, but I don't have butter pecan ice cream. So it's in the works. I'm gonna get it. I'll have my hubby get it from the store tomorrow, because he goes to the store every day. It's just like, I don't know, it's just his thing. Just to get like a piece of bread or a roll, or he doesn't do like a full month's grocery shopping. He gets like one or two things." You have to go. Your daughter just got there. Okay, for dinner. Oh, have a wonderful dinner. Enjoy your dinner, and much love to you and your daughter. And thanks for popping in. It was good to see you and to have a great conversation, Miss Angie. See you later. Have a beautiful day, beautiful weekend. Chris is all, yeah. I brought two big king-size Snickers bars. I ate one, but they cheated. They freaking put two little Snickers inside. They put two regular-sized Snickers in one big one, because I opened it and pulled it out, and it was like two separate candy bars. I'm like, this is not this doesn't constitute a one full size freaking giant size, king size Snickers. I want a complete Snickers bar, not freaking two regular size one in a king size package. That's cheating. Like, what's up with that? I feel robbed. Then my hubby comes home. He noticed that I bought the two big Snickers bars, which are two regular ones in one big package. Anyways, he bought me a bag of miniature Snickers. So how many Snickers go in the blender with that ice cream? Like, could I just do just a one king size one, which is really two regular size ones? I don't know. If you're still around, let me know in the chat. So it was an interesting conversation, because that is a phantom house, and it would be interesting to figure out a little bit of the history, I did a video on it a long time ago. It may be private now. All my paranormal stuff I put private. I came out of a community where there was some people in there, and they were stealing people's stories and grifting off of them. So I had to hide all my stuff. I don't know about there, but here at the truck stops, you can what? buy a giant Snickers for $10. Shoot, I think I paid maybe $2 for it. It was like $1.79 or something, I think. And I grabbed two of them. I was like, and it was right at the register, right where they're supposed to be. And then I came home, and that night I was like, I'm gonna have one of these, and I freaking open it, and it's two small Snickers. It's two regular size Snickers. So, I mean, I could show you the package anyways. I still have one left, and I'm saving it for the blender. The blender. If anybody has a cat and can give me tips or give me some pointers on how to train my cat to do a high five for a treat, can you put it in the comments? Or if you made it this far in the video and you're watching later, can you put it in the comments after? And if you have an idea, put it in the chat if you're watching, and you have it, because I want to train my cat how to do a high five for a treat. So I got a treat right here up here, and I just don't know how to do it without, watching 15 videos to figure out how it's done. Like if you have like a quick way, give me a good direction to go in to start training him how to do a trick. And I kind of want him to do a high five. So that's the first thing that I thought of. So that way he has to work for his treats, because he begs for treats like all the time, and I'm not tired of it. So I kind of want him to like work for it. The ones you're talking about are huge. How big are those? A 38 works great for that. Are you talking about a pew pew? That's not cool. Yeah. So hopefully you guys, that was fun. It was fun talking to Angie. Angie's an old friend. I actually met her in Vegas. Yeah, just awesome. From Australia. I'll see Angie. Give me a link and I'll show you. Oh, okay. You want to come up? Yeah. There's really nothing going on in the neighborhood anyways. Here's the link, Chris. Let me see. Let me pin it. If you're watching on the vertical side, should I have been watching the vertical side? I saw Rashad. Rashad is in there, and Daniel was in the vertical side. I have that open. Let me pin it. I think if I pin it here, it'll be pinned on both sides, right? Or no? Maybe I should pin it in the other side too. Okay, I heard you pop in. Let me just pull up this here real quick. There you are. Okay. Hey, Chris.
Morning, Susie.
Good morning.
So anyway, no, the Snickers bars that I'm talking about, they're literally a foot long and a half a foot wide.
Dang.
So yeah, they're really huge. You could buy one of those and eat on the damn thing for a week. Seriously.
Really? Dude, that's well worth $10. Well, you might as well freaking put a candle on that one and use it as a birthday cake.
Have you got a pilot truck stop anywhere around you there?
I'm sure we do. Is that where you find them?
Yeah, you can find them in the pilot.
pilot truck
So,
stop.
and they usually have those and the giant Nestle bars and several others that are just huge candy bars, usually at Christmas time.
Okay. Yeah, because this one that I got, I was like really not impressed with it. Like, don't call this a king size if it's really two regulars. It's a little smaller than a regular. Two of them put together.
Oh yeah, when you was talking about training your cat, yeah, I was talking about Pew Pew.
Oh, that's not fun.
Hey, I guarantee you'll learn quick.
Dude, he'll never come back home. He'll leave forever.
Well,
What are you doing up right now, Chris?
hell, I ain't been to bed.
Oh, okay, so you're pulling an all-nighter like me, as usual.
Yeah, and I gotta go open the shop here in about 20 minutes or so.
Have you seen these new geek bars that light up here when you...
Oh yeah.
I actually, we got these in Camp Verde at a vape store. Okay, they got wall-to-wall vapes. I was like, wow, I've never seen so many freaking vapes.
I'm pulling on this one right now. So
Oh,
this is it's a 2-piece.
what? That's crazy.
So,
Why they...
so even if you take the battery portion of it off, you can still hit it.
What's the point of the carriage, the cartridge? What's the point?
Extra battery life.
Okay, so is yours more? Yours is not a disposable.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, why do they make them so fancy if you just throw them away? I
It's
hate
the
to
hell out
throw
of
these
me.
away. Like, I
So,
really despise.
I don't know what you guys pay for them there, but I mean, I get this right here for $20. So,
I think ours are like $8 or 10.
so
I think
I
10.
know prices vary
Wait.
depending on what part of the country you're in. Like in the Northeast, this very one right here would be $35. So
Wait. That's probably my freaking me not going out in public very often because my hubby always buys these, but I think they're closer to 20 a piece. I think they're 19 something a piece.
yeah, that's what these are.
Okay, yeah, that's more like it. They're not $8. I don't know what I'm thinking. But we bought like we get like 5 of them at a time when we buy these, so we don't have to keep going. They last a long time.
Well, usually I get one of these that lasts me a week. So
Oh wow! Shoot, this will last me like 2.5 weeks, maybe.
and so I mean, this is a 50,000 hitter. So
Oh, I don't know what mine is, but I think it's. I don't know. I'd be guessing, but it's. Well, I opened it about over a week and a half ago, and
that right there is probably a 20,000 hitter.
Okay. They have a watermelon ice one that I just tried. That was really good. That was like, it was like puff, 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 puff. Because it was so good.
Yeah, as far as the geek bars goes, I'm partial to the sour apple.
Yeah, I love the apple ones. I like anything ice, but I recently got one that wasn't ice. It was like a minty one. It wasn't too bad.
So I really don't care anything about the ice ones. Most of them are ice, but this right here is Miami mint.
Oh, I haven't heard of that.
So
They always have different.
I generally do the Miami mints and whatever I get.
Uh-huh.
Just because they're not ice, they're just mini.
Mm-hmm. I get all the ice ones if possible.
So my favorite one are these right here, the Cato bar.
Oh,
So this is Miami Mint too.
uh-huh. This one's a sour apple ice. Don't they look like a little pager? Just a little fatter than a pager. Remember the pagers?
Yeah, kind of.
They're like the shape of a pager. Like one guy, I watched a video with the guy, I may have told you before. He took these apart and he actually turned it into a charger. It actually, he used it to charge his phone. He took it apart, soldered it, took the components out, put some new ones in, and actually that little piece right there was the charger. So he used it to charge his phone. I like stuff like that. That's really cool.
See, this is another one that I've already used it up. But again, it's a separate cradle. And
That's
so
crazy. It's like a little holster.
So, but that's what that is. It's extra battery life, so you're not charging it as much. So,
Yeah.
and like I say, you can take this loose from this, and you can still hit this.
Huh. So it's not so bulky, huh? It's more of a compact and slimmer.
Yeah, but I mean, if you hit it without the cradle, it'll only last you a couple of hours.
Okay.
But I mean, I hit heavy myself, so
I hit heavy when I'm like doing a project or really into something. I'll hit it heavy,
so
and I won't even realize.
I looked into that fume. I don't know if you've heard of that or not. The fume inhalers. Basically, you're just inhaling air. But I went through all the reviews and all like that, and I found more bad reviews than I did good reviews.
Oh.
Mainly, it's a money pit for the most part.
Mm-hmm.
The little cartridges they give you, they tell you themselves that the cartridge will only last you 2 or 3 days, and you got to pay $20 for it. So,
wow.
but to avoid that, they want to put you on a subscription where they're constantly sending you shit and charging you money.
Oh, that's a bunch of horse manure.
And so I decided against it.
Yeah, that sounds like a gimmick. This seems to be popular though. Those, like we subscribe to a company that sends us a razor blade. Razor blades. Like it was every month, but they started piling up. So they actually
the Dollar Shave Club.
Yeah. And they actually have an option where you can space it out more to like every 3 months. Because we needed to go through the shavers, and it works out really nice, and it's like for $10. I mean, it's going up slowly. I think it's at $12 now, a month. So it's affordable. It's dang cheaper than a freaking Gillette razor blade, and it's because those things are expensive, and the quality of those blades are freaking fantabulous. But then they try to get you with the manscaping creams and all of that stuff, and the creams. I actually got my hubby I think the aftershave and the shaving cream, just to give him that experience. But they're expensive.
Morning, Victoria.
How you doing, Miss Victoria Darkwood? She's from Face the Ace. She's
Yeah, funny story. My oldest daughter, one of the Christmas presents she gave me last Christmas was a beard care kit.
Oh, uh-huh.
And she paid a little bit of money for it, but obviously I don't use it.
Oh my God!
And so when she asked me last month, she said, "Dad, you use that beard kit that I bought you?" And I'm like, "No." I still got it. It's sitting on the shelf, but I don't use it.
It makes a beard so beautiful. Oh my God!
My beard is beautiful. I get comments on it all the time.
No, honestly, your beard looks soft. You know how some beards, they just look really rough and kinky, like pube hairs. Sorry. You know what I mean? Like
Really?
really like wiry. Like wiry. Sorry, I'm sorry, guys. It's the only way I knew how to explain it.
Pube
I didn't know how to explain it because those are. They're not always pretty. I mean, they're just like.
Do your pube hairs look like that, Susie?
Everybody's does. Come on. Who has who manscapes or womanscapes their pubes? I don't think anybody does. Nobody's I don't know. Who's looking at that? I don't know. Maybe
I don't know. The way I hear it, most women nowadays shave. So.
Right. That's what I'm saying. It's just they're so wiry. I've seen beards that they're just so dirty and not dirty looking, wiry looking, and just I don't know. Your hair looks actually soft.
Well, you're not the first female to tell me that.
Victoria's all laughing. Sorry, guys. I didn't mean to say it like that. But how else are you going to describe it? Like a wire brush, I guess.
Don't need to be sorry. Hell, I think it's comical.
So sorry. I mean, it's a horrible visual. I mean, can you imagine everybody's visual just went straight to
puby face? You got the sweetest little puby face.
Right.
It's so much softer than that other place.
I've seen some beards that when they use the oils and all that stuff, boy, that beards look so. They actually have a curly wave to it. Just depends, your genes, and it's in your genes.
Well, oddly enough, yeah, I do have pubes in my genes. Thank you very much.
In your DNA. God darn it. Hey, Mike. Twisted everything around. You guys are all the same.
Well, that's all part of our charm.
Right. Yeah, so that was an interesting conversation with Aussie Angie. That place that I'm going to go to next month, that's actually not a bad idea to do a little research.
Hey, did I ever tell you the one about the little boy sitting on the park bench with a bottle of liquid in his hand?
No. What happened?
This ain't vulgar. It's not dirty.
Okay.
Anyway, the little boy's sitting on a bench and he's got this bottle of liquid. And he's shaking the bottle and he's looking at the bubbles. Shaking the bottle and looking at the bubbles. And this old man walks up and sits down next to him on the bench. So, what you got in the bottle, son? Little boy said, I got the most powerful liquid in the world, turpentine. The old man said, no, son. Said, you got it wrong. He said, the most powerful liquid in the world is holy water. He said, well, did you know you can take 2 drops of holy water and place it on a pregnant woman's stomach and she'll pass a baby boy? That little boy jumped up off the bench and said, hell, old man, that ain't nothing. Why'd you know you take 2 drops of this here turpentine, place it on a cat's ass, and he'll pass a motorcycle?
That's so funny. Kids, they're so brave.
Kids do say the darndest things.
They do the darndest things. Shoot, when I was a kid, my brother actually talked me into putting paint thinner on my arms. I was like, all right, let's try that.
So did you
Rubbed
feel the burn?
Oh God, I rubbed it in like lotion. I'm all, this is nice. This good. Yeah. And he's like just waiting. He's waiting. I could see it in his face now that I replay it. And then here it comes, the burn. Oh my God, I couldn't stop screaming.
Was you walking around like this for 2 days?
Oh my gosh, I think I rinsed it off so fast. I don't even remember the trauma after that. I remember the beginning of the burn, and then I started freaking out because it wouldn't stop. I can't believe he did that. I'm surprised I don't have scarring from it. I must have got it just in time, though. Hey, those are my siblings. I was the guinea pig because I was the youngest.
Oh.
Yeah, can you believe that, Victoria? How messed up that is?
Get to spend some time with my great granddaughter this weekend.
Oh, you gonna hold her? That's the newborn, right?
Yeah. I've done held her. I like that.
Yeah. That's awesome. Are you babysitting or are you just visiting?
No, they're coming over here, so.
Do you ever babysit for your grandkids?
Sure I do. All the time.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, that's something I'll never experience, but it's nice to hear about it.
So, well, I mean, with having a great grandchild, it only reminds me of just how old I am now. So,
You're not that. You're younger than my husband.
you really think so?
Yeah, I know so.
Well, unless he's 80, I will argue the point with you.
You're not 80. Victoria says.
No, I'm not 80. Damn close to it, though.
Yeah. Victoria says, enjoy your granddaughter.
Oh, absolutely. So
Yeah.
I enjoy all my grandchildren, but she's my first great grandchild. So
That's crazy. I mean, are you the kind of grandpa that spoils your grandkids, gives them everything they want?
oh yeah, absolutely.
That's awesome.
So my daughter tells my oldest grandchildren all the time, you don't understand, that's not the same guy that raised me.
Uh-huh.
That's my favorite thing, spoiling them rotten over the weekend and then sending them home.
Right.
With
All
a stop
bouncing
at
off the
the
walls.
Dairy Queen on the way home. So
Bouncing up the walls. Here you go. Unleashing them like that, sending them home on a sugar high. And this is why we don't trust you guys.
you know, hey, it's payback for all the hell we've been put through.
Oh my God, that's funny. I could see that. That's so funny. I mean, my grandparents, our family was so big that they had their favorites, and we weren't one of the favorites. So my grandmother, she had her favorites. My grandpa loved all of us, but that was on my mom's side. By the time I was born, my father's parents, they were long gone. So I only got to meet my mom's parents, and I loved my grandpa, but my grandma looked at me like I was the plague. She looked at all of us like that.
You too, Victoria. Have a good day at work.
Okay, thank you, Victoria, for popping in. Good to see you. And don't work too hard. Have a beautiful weekend. Thank you. Yeah, I actually got so emotional when my grandpa passed that I couldn't go to his funeral. I was just so I was devastated. I took it really hard. Um,
I've got six grown kids. I've got five grandchildren, and now one great grandchild.
6 grandkids.
No, six grown kids.
Oh,
Well, actually, one of them was murdered. Uh,
oh,
my oldest boy,
I'm
uh,
sorry.
and I don't talk about it ever. So
Oh,
that is the first and last time you'll ever hear me say anything about it.
yeah. Uh, and then how many grandkids total?
Five,
5, and one great
and,
grandchild.
and now one great granddaughter.
Dang. Just keep multiplying.
Well, I mean, I was a truck driver for 30 years, so I was getting it when I could get it.
You know, what I always think about is when people, families, they have children, the children have children. I always wonder if, I mean, the body is an amazing thing that it can reproduce like that, right? And I always wonder if it runs out of ink to print more. Like, it
You
just,
always wonder what?
y- if the body ever runs out of ink to print more, I mean, with all the good stuff, but the body is an amazing thing. It could reproduce again and again and again until it's physically it's not possible anymore. But
I mean,
it's just
I've known women in the past that's had 8 kids. So it's not impossible. Well, I mean,
yeah,
like look at the Osmonds for instance. Uh,
a bit.
the Osmonds, like Marie Osmond, her family, Donnie Osmond, like that.
Hmm.
You ever heard of them?
I have, but you'll have to refresh my memory who they are, or I'd have to look them up.
Well, the Osmonds, the Osmond kids had a band in the early '70s.
Okay, I remember them now. Their faces are all familiar. God, they all look alike.
So, and then Marie Osmond, which was one of the daughters, I think she's got like 5 or 6 kids.
Aren't they all musicians? Aren't they all
Yeah,
singers,
yeah,
performers?
yeah. They're
Okay,
all in show business.
okay. Boy, they all look alike, huh? I wasn't a big fan of them, but I do know who they are. I just forgot.
Well, to be honest with you, sweetie, I was never really a big fan of them either. But so, and they were all day radio play back in the day. So,
Hmm. Yeah, I think my mom and dad's side, both sides were big. Either 10 to 12 siblings. So, we had to take turns going and visiting the grandparents. But and then I think about it, those families like the aunts just had they had kids, and then their kids had more kids, and then now their kids are having kids, and then not like young, like 15, however it happened, but as an example, it's big, like really big.
morning, Susan.
Oh, hello, Susanna. I haven't seen her in a while. Good to see you.
Oh, Susanna, my eyes are half open. So,
Yes, that's Susanna. I haven't seen her in a while. Yeah, so I just made a taco salad, and I went live and did it, and then I rewatched it, and I realized that I said we were a family of four, but that was four kids, and not counting the two parents. So kind of misrepresented the number of the families. We were a family of six. So, but usually my dad, by the time we had dinner, my dad was still working. He worked late, and we went to bed early, so it seemed late. But he got home usually way after we were in bed already. So we would eat with my mom. Um, so, but usually five of us, unless it was on his day off, then we would all eat together. That's just to clarify that. If anybody was like, four, family of four, I don't think anybody cares, but I just wanted to clarify that.
Oh,
We're a
I
family.
drifted out. I drifted out for 30 seconds. Starlink has to realign, and it happens every morning, right around this time. Between 3 and 5 a.m.
Hmm. You know what I realized is I kept breaking up because Mike. I remember Mike said, "Is it just my side or is it happening with others?" I looked at the internet. My phone was connected to Wi-Fi, but it keeps connecting to the dang guest Wi-Fi, and for some reason the signal on that one is weaker than the main Wi-Fi. So I had to switch it
Well,
back.
a lot of people have been having problems with communications. So my phone's been acting screwy for the last week, and
Was
so
it? Didn't they say something about the solar flare or something like that?
well, no, they're talking more like they're thinking they're
Oh,
thinking it's an attack on the infrastructure because of you heard about all these water plants getting hacked, right?
no. Isn't our main internet under the ocean? I mean, the wires, the cables, whatever,
I,
the
I
fiber optics.
I've heard that. I don't know it. So
I haven't heard of the attack on the infrastructure. Is it outside of the country, like
well, they
foreign?
don't know. They don't know, or if they do know, they're not saying.
Uh, no, I hadn't heard about that, honestly.
But with everything going on right now, in Iran and all like that,
Hmm.
it's not too far fetched to think, that we're under a cyber attack. So,
They would actually be doing us all a favor if they attacked our internet, because we'd actually go outside and look up at the sky and talk to our neighbors,
well,
and we wouldn't be shopping online or doom scrolling.
if I want to talk to one of my neighbors, I either have to get in the side by side or one of my vehicles and drive down the road. So,
Oh, you're lucky.
yeah, I live in the mountains in East Tennessee. So,
Oh man. Oh no, that wasn't Tennessee. Okay. Oh, you got fireflies over in your area, huh?
oh yeah,
Oh, it's just the coolest experience ever. Mm. I stayed in Alabama for I don't know if it was 3 weeks. This is at the time where I lived with the my Thai parents. They were trying to adopt me. They sent me over to Alabama to Huntsville to visit her sister, and her sister and her husband for also in the Navy, and they had an adopted daughter, and she looked Hawaiian. She was beautiful. and that's the first time I experienced the lightning bug. It was scary. It was scary until they explained it to me. I thought they were ghosts.
Ghosts.
Well, yeah. I mean, I was raised superstitious, and I never knew that there was a such thing as a glowing bug. And I was like probably 17 at the time. I may have been close to 18 because I left Arizona either right after 18 or 19. So here's trying to figure out what to play here. You're gonna work today, huh? Friday?
Yeah, really should have already went out and opened the shop, but I'm gonna let it go for a little bit longer.
Yeah. Oh, I appreciate it. It's good to be in your company.
So, well, I enjoy your company too, Susie.
I am gonna try to get that butter pecan ice cream, and so you just throw that in a blender. Could I whip it? Can I whip them together? No, I won't break up the Snickers as well as a blender would, huh?
Well, I mean, I suppose you could do it either way.
But you want it
Take
broken up
put
though.
your Snickers up with a knife and just throw it in some butter pecan ice cream, mix it around. But if it's me,
Okay,
I'd throw it all in a blender and maybe throw in a little milk and make a milkshake.
okay. That sounds really good. I really like to try. I haven't had butter pecan in so long. I've always been stuck on the Talenti coffee gelato or the um, Cherry Garcia. I just learned something about Ben and Jerry's. They don't use the full amount of milk fat in their ice cream, and they're cutting corners by adding um, fructose corn syrups and others really bad sugars for you to make
Yeah,
up for.
I'm not a fan of Ben and Jerry's at all.
Yeah, you told me why. So, and then my hubby just bought me Ben and Jerry's because I was thinking about not using that product anymore well, because of it's not as healthy. They're cheating on their label, so they're misrepresenting.
Oh,
Uh,
here's a fun fact for you to look up, Susie.
uh
Look up synchronized fireflies.
Welcome
Now
in,
that's a
U.S. Liver.
phenomenon. That's a phenomenon here in Tennessee.
Uh-huh. Okay. Oklahoma, Arizona. What does it matter? What do it matter? I've
Just
never been to
Google it.
Spain. But I kind of like the music. Oh, thank you. USS Liberty, Iran Contra affair for Ben and Jerry's sold out to BlackRock. Yeah, don't eat that mess. I won't. Make my own ice cream. And I believe you honestly. I think I will not eat that because they said Tillamook is probably the best. That
Well,
has all.
really and truly, that's a great idea. Buy yourself an ice cream churn and make your own.
I have an ice
It's
cream
not
maker, but
hard.
um, I have to experiment because I have to be careful. I can do it. I have an ice cream maker. You have to freeze the tub and then you put it in the machine and then you pour your whatever cream that you're using. I do have one of those. I just don't be lazy. I just try. Don't be lazy, Susie. That's the problem. Sorry, it's a lot of work.
So, but yeah. Anyway, look up synchronized fireflies.
Synchronized fireflies. Okay. And out of you said Tennessee?
No, just Just type in synchronized fireflies. It'll give you the details.
Okay.
Tennessee's not the only place where they exist, but it's one of the major places that they exist.
Uh-huh.
So,
Oh
and
my God.
whereas lightning bugs, they just flash whenever. These bugs here, they all flash in unison.
That's so cool. You want a smoothie machine? I want a machine like where it comes out, you pull the handle and it comes out really soft, like a soft serve. And then I want to be able to dip it in chocolate and do a hard shell chocolate dipped cone. But my hubby goes, "We could do it." And I'm like, "That, you know how much chocolate we need to melt to get to do that?" I mean, for like what, a couple of ice cream cones and then put all that chocolate back away. I would do it, but like I wouldn't even know where to put all that chocolate. Like, how to? Do you just put it in a bag? Like, if I could see it done, if it's not so many steps, I guess I would love to. I would.
With all the sweet shit you eat, it's a wonder you're not dead of diabetes.
Oh my God! It just seems like I eat this all the time, but I don't. I don't have coffee every day. I don't do these every day. And lately, I've been doing the Irish cream with the coffee and the whipped milk, and with the little caramel drizzle, chocolate drizzle. But I don't do these every day. I do them maybe twice a week. I just do them when I go live, so it seems like I do them all the time. So it looks bad, but it's not. We pour. Aww. We're talking conspiracy theory stuff. It's the government, man. Doesn't that sound like Kane? Grow your own food. I know.
Really does.
Yeah. Is that you, Kane? We have a friend that we know, USS Liberty, and his name is Kane, and you talk similar to he. This is funny. I appreciate you. I do grow my own food. I have herbs growing, not the 420 herbs, but like whatever hasn't frickin' burned in this summer heat.
Yeah, she grows all the herbs except for the essential one.
I have grown that in the past, and I still have it in storage for when I really need it. That's a good way to go. There's some money in mushrooms too. I read that that's actually very profitable in microgreens also. But I do want to blend that Snickers soon, but I'll have to be specific and have my hubby get me butter pecan, but like Tillamook, because they have like the full cream. They don't cut corners to save money and add other crap in their product.
Don't do it, Susie. That way, if you don't do it, I can aggravate you about it.
Okay, I'll take my time then. I should just eat a Snickers here in front of you right now.
Doesn't bother me a bit.
I'm curious though about that $10 Snicker. You want to start a watermelon? They're fun. Oh my God! If you start a watermelon, they're gonna take up a big. They're gonna take up a lot of real estate. So you could build a trellis for them, which I'm gonna do next year. They'll take up a lot of real estate. So get your big pot, whatever, and then just know that it's gonna take up a good 7 foot in radius around that pot. But it's fun. It's a beautiful plant. 1953 Ford Jubilee tractor. You have over 100 acres? Oh, you're so lucky. That's awesome. You could plant all kinds of stuff.
I don't have 100 acres. I've only got 17, but.
Oh my God, I'd be planting a little small cherry orchard. I love the blossoms. They're so beautiful. Oh, for sure. Oh my god. Mango, banana. Oh, does kiwis grow on a tree or is it on the ground? I've never
Well,
seen a kiwi.
I don't know. I don't eat them.
You don't?
I don't.
You want buffalo? Oh my god, how fun is that?
Well, I want buffalo wings. Does that count?
Oh god, don't start talking about wings. Do I got wings? No, I got so much leftovers in the fridge. I have taco salad still, and I made pozole.
Yeah, I meant
Which
to
is
ask you how that went.
what, the taco salad or the pozole?
Yeah. Did it go anything like your burritos did?
The taco salad came out freaking bomb. Like really good. Your neighbor has a bunch of buffalo? Is it bison or buffalo? Like water buffalo or bison?
Water buffalo?
No,
Hell, that's my ex-wife.
no, I mean we don't have buffalo here. Isn't that only in Africa? The buffalo? I
No,
like
no, we got
bison.
buffalo here in the States.
Where?
Up there around where Mike is.
Mike has buffalo in North Dakota?
Sure.
You know what a buffalo is, right? They have the horns that come out and then curve up. Bison is the small horn with the big hump back. Americans call buffalo bison buffalo. There's a difference. Not water buffalo, yeah. He has over 20? Oh, wow. Are you looking it up, Chris?
Just for you, I am.
Yeah, not water buffalo. Those are really beautiful animals, majestic. I was in Sedona and in Tlaquepaque, and they have a sculpture of a buffalo. They're all of iron. That thing was beautiful, beautiful, almost life size. It was gorgeous, all welded together, a bunch of pieces. Whip screams. You want to ride a buffalo instead of a horse? Oh God, good luck with that. I wonder if it's is just as difficult as riding a camel. Camels are really hard to ride. They're scary. You have to like lean a certain way when it gets down on its front knuckles. Then you could get on it, and then when it goes up, you have to like. Is it lean back? Yeah, if you have to lean back, and when it gets up, otherwise you'll fall off of it. But because the buffalo has bison has that big old hump on its back. I think you'd need some reins for sure. Instead of a horse.
Okay, here's what AI says, and I'll read it to you.
Oh, is this Mike on a different freaking channel? Because he says, look up the Buffalo Rider from the 1970s.
The term buffalo is often used to refer to the American bison, which is the correct name for the species found in the U.S. There are no true buffalo species like the water buffalo or Cape buffalo native to the United States.
That's what I
True
thought.
buffalo
Right?
are located in Africa and Asia.
Mm-hmm. But the Americans call the bison buffalo because they do buffalo wings. You see shirts that say Buffalo Rider and it's a bison. I mean, it's kind of like what we're used to seeing and saying.
Now I really want some wings.
Oh my God. How do you like your wings? Do you like to deep fry them?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Ooh, would you make a sauce with them? Since it's a Western classic. Believe me, we've seen the Buffalo Rider. Isn't that the one that Mike played, Chris? That one day?
Now
On a
look at
buffalo.
look at that last comment and tell me that ain't Kane.
It's either Kane or Mike. I'm telling you, it's one of because I know Mike has other accounts. Western Classic, cause America. That's Kane.
That's Kane's. Got to be Kane.
That's mother effing Kane. Kane, is that you? You sucker. I'll give you a jacket if it is you. And I don't know anybody else that says, man.
America.
Uh-huh. That's funny. Did you change your name again, Kane? Yeah, that's the buffalo. The buffalo. I always thought it was buffalo too, but I actually did I did a short on it. I did some research, and that's when I found out that the buffalo is and bison are two different things. Because America. We're supposed to get another storm. I don't know.
Yeah, we had a hell of a storm come through here yesterday morning. First one in a week.
Do you experience in your part of the woods, neck of the woods, the monsoon season?
Well, I mean, not really. I mean, it rains all the time, but
That's kind of like monsoon, but it's usually rains for a week. You know, like monsoon, a lot of
no,
rain.
yeah, no, we generally don't get anything like that. The last time something like that happened was 2010. We had what was called the 500-year flood that flooded pretty much all of Middle Tennessee and a good part of East Tennessee.
Uh-huh.
So, and that was, I mean, it literally was a solid, hard downpour for 2 days straight. I mean, it never let up not one time. And I mean, we're talking heavy, heavy rain the whole time.
That kind of sounds like a small monsoon, but yeah, when we get monsoon here, it's like literally a week of rain. And lightning, thunder, crazy wind, flooding. Now, he's got me looking up ox. I don't believe that ox exists. Why are there all this oxtail? But ask yourself, have you ever seen an ox in real life? Not honestly, no, but they kind of look like they got the really big horn. It looks like a longhorn.
Excuse me.
Bless you. Never seen an ox in my life. Yeah, look at the pictures. I've seen things look similar to that. But honestly, yeah, where do they get all the oxtails from? Unless they're calling cowtails oxtails.
I kind of doubt it. All right, sweetie, I hate to do it to you, but I got to go.
Okay, well, thank you for gracing us with your presence.
Oh, well, thank you for allowing me to grace you with my presence. I appreciate it.
Okay, don't work too hard today. Have a beautiful day and a great weekend.
Well, considering I've been, for the most part, awake for the last 48 hours, I don't plan on working too hard today. I got most of it done yesterday, so.
Oh, good. That's good. You're just gonna enjoy the weather then today, and your great grandchild.
That's tomorrow.
Oh, great granddaughter.
Yeah, that's tomorrow.
Okay, I thought that was today.
No, today's Friday, tomorrow's Saturday.
Did you say Saturday this weekend? That's what you said. I'm a space case.
Wake up, Susie.
Space brain.
All right, my dear. Thank you. Have a great day.
Thank you. You also.
You know, it's like I always say, we'll see you in the funny papers.
Right? Thank you. See you later. Yeah, I'm supposed to blend up some Snickers and butter pecan ice cream. I want to make a dessert soon. It's gonna actually be because I bought some cherries, and I still have leftover cream cheese, and I still have some whipping creams. But I have an idea of putting together um, a cream pie, but in a cup with the crust. So I'm thinking about putting that. I might do that today whenever I go to bed and then wake up. It'll be sometime today, usually before 2. If I'm motivated enough, I'll put it all together and see if I can put that together and see how it comes out. Because we have these glasses that we bought from an Italian place that had Italian ice cream in it, and you buy the whole glass, and we have like, I want to say maybe 3 or 4 of those. We've bought 4 desserts now in a time period of like 3 months. So I think I'll fill the dessert in that to make it look pretty. That's all I got, really. I don't have any other fancy glasses. I mean, I kind of do, but I think those are the perfect size. You have a giant blackberry bush in your backyard? Get a dehumidifier. Make your own fruit roll-ups. Oh my god, I'd rather make jerky. Oh my gosh, so we bought a blackberry bush at a nursery, and the freaking, I don't know what happened. The watering spigot that goes to it flooded the pot, and then summer came and like burnt the bush. It was just so bad, but I know they're so resilient. It's hanging in there, but I'm trying to figure out how. I think the bottom where the drain hole, I think when I moved the pot, I think I plugged it so the water wasn't draining, and it just filled up the pot with water and almost drowned the plant. So I think that's what happens. That's the only reason I think that the water wasn't draining, because I moved it around, and I don't know. I hope it makes it. But we did enjoy a blackberry harvest out of it. It had the biggest blackberries I've ever seen. Jerky gets boring. What would you make your fruit roll-ups with? Gummies are fun to make. I've seen videos people making gummies. I'm not I mean, I love gummies, but are you talking about the 420 gummies or just regular? Those things are just I don't like being a couch potato. Like because honestly, I turn antisocial when I mess with any 420. I don't want to talk to anybody. So not very social. I get in a weird funk where I just really don't want to deal with anybody. Even more so than how I really am. But I love people. I just on that, I just don't want to be around anybody. I don't know. Just I have a page pulled up here with the oxen, cows versus oxen. Those look like regular cows that I see every day with horns. Musk ox. That thing looks like a buffalo. Bison. And a buffalo. It's got the body of a bison and the horns of a buffalo. Water buffalo. That thing's crazy looking. Strong as an ox. Oh, that's a big tail. I could see where that ox tail comes from now. I think the cows have a smaller, slender, more tail. What weird conversation we're having. I just made this soup. It's a Mexican soup, and it's called pozole. So it has pork shoulder, pork butt, and pig feet, and hominy, and it's made in a chili sauce that I made homemade. And my hubby goes, he tasted it. He loved it the first time. We had some more yesterday for the second time. He goes, "What's in that soup again?" And he won't eat it if it's got beef tripe, like Menudo does. Oh, there goes my headphones. Which one is going out? Okay, the left one. The left one is going out. Let's see. Compare.
System shut down.
I'm gonna switch. I don't know if you guys can hear me. I'm gonna switch my headphones over.
High voltage circuit hum. Pounding 35 BPM warehouse kick. System initialization. Scanning for anomalies. Phenomenon detected. Initialize drive.
Yeah.
She hunts the clue, secrets hidden in the view. Shadows bend the walls align, a master ghost by design. Into the unknown, no regret. Chasing danger, matching threat.
Sorry about that, guys. Hang on. Hey, hold on, I'll be right back. Just all right. All right. So yeah, I just had to switch out my headphones. So there's been some other. I've been kind of watching people who go buy a utility van and they totally transform it into like like an RV. And I think I watched in the past 2 days probably about 6 videos, and watching them just totally gut it, and then applying their, of course, fantastic craftsmanship, building everything it needs for a cooking, sleeping quarter, bathroom quarters, and with that little space, it's amazing to see. Someone put all that together. It's just really interesting. It's like it kind of makes you want to kind of go build something like that. But shit, all the tools you need. I know those fancy table saws and all those tools. That you need a shop, and all of them had their own shop. Like I watched this gal build a couch, and she's like, this is the style couch I want, but this is how much it's gonna cost. So and then after she was done building it, it cost just as much for her to build it than to buy it. There's almost up there in the same price range, and she made it really permanent in her screened porch, and it was really nice. She used a little bit more expensive wood instead of pine. She used cedar, and I mean, it was a really nice, kind of like a L-shaped couch, and the cushions were expensive for it. Like, I can't believe how expensive cushions are. We actually had a hard time finding cushions for our patio chairs. They are pretty expensive. So, it's cheap. It's cheap to like build your own stuff, but gosh, when you want to dress up your things, like I even went the route in buying just the cushions and the material, and then sewing the covers for them. And they were supposed to be outdoor. You know, they were supposed to survive the elements, but after like 3 months, they started fading, and I'm like, they're not. It's that material. There shouldn't be fading. They started fading, and then it really damaged the integrity of the fabric and making it thin, and they started tearing, and I was like, man. So I got cushions to work with. I'd have to make new covers for them, but finding material to withstand Arizona sun is a miracle if you find something. So, and, I'm not one of those people that like to have to put up the cushions every time you're not using them. I think that's so inconvenient. Like, I'd rather have stone seats instead of that. Something more permanent, but I don't know. Just the little dilemmas that we have as human beings trying to just be comfortable. I'm still looking at ox. Okay, no more ox. Coffee's all gone, guys. I think I have enough to make another cup, but I'm gonna wait a little while. Here.
System shut down. High voltage circuit hum. Pounding 35 BPM warehouse kick. System initialization.
System scanning audio thirst. Target localized.
I don't know if I can upload.
Anyway, do you want big bass? Answer, affirmative.
Why don't you scroll? Get so mad. Okay. Computer's acting stupid. Oh, not you. Not you, my actual desktop computer. Sorry. You're awesome. Yes. It's moving slow. It's being retarded.
Here is your Dante bass.
Out of nowhere. Well, I have 4 tabs open. Is that why? Is that human error? Maybe I could shut one down. Oh, me. Okay, I'll shut one down. I think that's why it crashed earlier. I was doing too many things on my computer. I need like really, really high powerful computer to do my stuff. Or just stop multitasking. Well, I'm on a StreamYard right now, and that does slow a lot of things down. Um, so yeah, that's it. I'm talking to my speaker guys, if you can believe it. I can't even say the word because he'll be like, "What?" Okay, I'm looking in the neighborhood app here, and I saw a few things earlier. Okay, here's something. Dang, 332 comments on this. Okay, guys, listen to this. If anybody's still here in the chat. Okay, this is from a mother in regards to her child. I have a question. What's a good gift that I can give a bus driver as an apology from my daughter? She thought it was okay to be screaming her lungs off on the bus with other kids, and this is unacceptable. The bus driver has all these kids' lives under her hands, and my daughter wants to be over here screaming where the bus driver can't hear other kids. She was doing it with some other young little ladies. As far as for my daughter, she's only 5, but she got her tablet taken away for a week. 5 years old and a tablet? Dang. I had an Etch-a-Sketch at 5. Anyways, she can't play with no toys. She could just sit there and think about what she did. And I also have her writing. I will not disrespect the bus driver and scream on a bus. Over and over until dinner time. Oh my God, I remember having to do that. Being punished in school. Then she can go straight to bed. I don't know if I'm being too hard on her. I just did not like her acting this type of way. So any tips would be appreciated. Thank you. The first thing that came to mind when I quickly read this is get the bus driver some earplugs. I don't know. That's just me. There's 332 comments on this, 345 likes. Somebody said that exactly what I was thinking. Earplugs, LOL. Why didn't you punish her on the bus? Somebody else commented. A Starbucks gift card with a beautiful sunflower and a good job on her getting corrected. Someone says, great job, Mom. Amazing parenting. Someone says, not too hard on her at all, just perfect. Did you explain to her why and that no matter what other kids are doing, it would be good for her to set the example of the way one should behave for the safety of everyone? She can softly say to her friends if they ask, I really thought about this and we should really be as quiet as possible so the bus driver can focus on driving safely or hear if anyone, us included, gets sick or needs help. I'm sure that you did, but a further suggestion, if not, so many think that children can't be guided to process concepts they think are above their age, but if they are discussed between you, they can start to grasp understanding. They are much smarter than some people give them credit for being. Are you kidding me? Did you guys get that? Hey, Curious Drifter, welcome in. How are you doing? So, did you just hear what I read about somebody's suggestion? I totally get that, but honestly, at 5 years old, that kind of behavior will get you beat up. Especially if you're like the one trying to be good and there's like 5 people being bad. Do you actually think they're going to sit there and look at you and listen to what you have to say when they would rather be disruptive? They're going to beat you up. So teach your kid to dodge a punch and to return it with a bang. Sorry, sorry. Being good does not work. I mean, you could teach them to be smart, but otherwise, don't have friends. Like, just stay in the back of the bus. Don't talk to nobody if you don't want to be involved in their shenanigans.
System scanning
This is from experience, honestly. From what I remember, being on a bus. Thank you for the like, Curious Drifter. Welcome to the channel. Is that you, beautiful brother? Oh my God, did you change your name? How are you doing? Is that you, Cockroach? You're good, long time no see, beautiful sister. Yeah, it is you, Cockroach. How you doing? Good to see you. Thanks for popping in and saying hello. So, I was just reading this, I'm just gonna lower this because I can't hear that. Okay. So, a mother's 5-year-old daughter was on a school bus, screaming her lungs off, and she was punished for it. And someone suggested that she express to the other kids screaming that that's not safe and they shouldn't be doing it. And I was just saying that that's enough advice to get you beat up. As a 5-year-old, I mean, just how tough is this kid, right? I mean, if she's tough, then yeah, teach her how to speak like that. But honestly, just don't hang out with the troublemakers. Someone suggests have her give that paper to the bus driver with an apology. That bus driver will wish every parent was like you. I mean, they have it right, but come on, this is reality. Put yourself in that kid's shoes on the bus. I don't remember parents riding with us on the school bus. They're not there, and there's a lot of peer pressure. So it starts early, and it continues all the way until high school. Honestly, there is no break from peer pressure and bullying. I don't know how intense it is now, but it was very intense back then. Let's see. Gary, double agree on that. I don't understand people saying a gift card. It's the thought, energy, and promotion of growth where the value lies. This culture needs to get back to that so badly, and this mom is showing a great example. A Visa gift card will do good. Thanks for teaching your daughter about respect. So the mother was asking if she was too hard on her daughter. So these are the responses from the community. The world needs more responsible parents like you. Great parenting. Keep it up. Good job, Mom. Good job. Bus drivers have so much responsibility. Oh my God, I remember riding in the bus. Let's see, what grade was this? I believe this was junior high. I remember the face of my bus driver looking at us with the evil eye in the rearview mirror. He'd keep an eye on us all. He was Hispanic. He had black hair down to his ears, and he had a big mustache. And he was tan, very tan. And he used to look up at us in his long mirror. And when the kids would start getting rowdy, he would like look at us, and he would like lock eyes on whoever was doing it, and he would just give you like the death stare. And I used to like kind of like scoot down in my seat because I was like, oh my God, he's gonna kill us. But bus drivers like that, I did not mess with. And when the kids were getting rowdy, I was like, I don't know you. I'm not going to be part of this shenanigans. And I was never one of those kids where you could like make me do. I think one time we did get in trouble for riding on the seat, and I remember having to clean it. I think it was marker or something. I think that's the extent that I ever did on a school bus. But after that, I kind of learned my lesson. I felt like, they pulled one of those, you know, this time you're getting away with it because you cleaned it. Next time I'm telling your parents. And when it got that far, that's when the fear of death crossed my mind. We were afraid of our parents, and we didn't want it to get that far. So yeah, that was doing us a favor, doing me a favor, not letting it get that far. But yeah, once those eyes were looking at you through that rearview mirror from that bus driver, ooh, yeah. So people were suggesting to give the bus driver a gift card, $10 bill with a child drawn picture. That's cute. Write a letter of apology to the bus driver. Earplugs, that's funny. There is actually freaking 332 comments on that. Oh, unbelievable. This was 2 days ago. So yeah, that's yeah, if your kid is being disruptive on the bus and is screaming, a 5-year-old though. I don't think I ever did that on the bus. Like, there's no reason to be screaming unless your finger is getting cut off. I mean, come on. We were taught if we cried, we were told, let me give you a reason to cry. Does anybody remember that? Is that just Gen X? Where they would say, let me give you a reason to cry or scream or whatever. That's how we were raised anyways. Moving on, let's see. Anybody want a fully functional honeybee hive? Somebody else is having problems in their garden with this heat. Oh, because he had bees in his the housing of his water irrigation, his irrigation box.
System scanning audio thirst. Target localized. Hey, wait, do you want big bass?
What the heck? Does that look crazy, that tire? Does it look all warped like that? Oh my god, why are you showing bruises? Oh my god, somebody had a bike accident? What am I looking at? Oh, okay, is that that's the knee and is that the leg? I think that's the side of the leg. Boy, somebody had a really bad accident. Their tire is mangled. They don't need just a new tire. They need a freaking whole new. The tire literally looks like an S. I don't quite understand what I'm looking at. It's so mangled that I don't know what I'm. They need a whole new. Okay, I don't understand this. This is weird. How did it bend like that? Oh, okay. What? This is like hurting my brain. So you know how the forks of a bike is like this, right? And your tire is like this. Well, the tire. Should I just show you guys? If anybody cares, I'll just show whoever's watching this. But so they're asking for an extra tire. If anybody has a tire, okay. Tell me that tell me if you could figure out what this. Okay. Can you guys see my dilemma here? So I'm looking at this. Can you explain to me what happened here? So, oops. You see what I mean? That's the rim right there. That's the rim bent. And here's the tire. Look at, see the forks? See where that's the pegs that you stand on. Can you, like, what? How is it that the forks are completely straight and that tire is mangled like that? That is just unbelievable. Doesn't that kind of hurt your brain? Tell me I'm just not weird. That really hurts my brain. The tire is folded like a taco, but yet it's still round on the bottom. How is that even possible? So it's folded like literally like a taco up here. But the forks don't look like they were mangled at all. I mean, how is it even still connected the way it's freaking mangled like that? I mean, that's a strong darn frame. I don't know. The spokes are freaking gone. Look at how bent the spokes are. That would be kind of like an interesting drawing. To draw that, it would be like crazy. That's just really weird. So, yeah, I don't know. I'm like, that's bad. Yeah, I won't show you the bruises on the poor person, but basically under the knee is a big bruise and a scrape. Dang, is it a tattoo? Okay. And then all on the side of the shin, like from the knee all the way down to the ankle, is a big bruise. It's almost like that part hit the tire when they maybe flipped over the bike. I'm just curious. No. Everybody's just addressing the tire and not the injury. Okay, there's one person. Oh my God, I hope you're okay. Aw. Okay, she's okay, guys. She's okay. Okay. So yeah, that's crazy. I was just like looking at it, it was so warped that I could not fathom what possibly happened in that scenario. Right? You bend your rim so bad like that it folds like a taco. Had to have been a car, maybe a collision with the car. Oh my God! I saw a short yesterday, of this woman gets out of her vehicle at a stoplight, pulls a bat out. She has a little small sedan, a red sedan. She walks around from the driver's side, around the rear of her car, over to the passenger side of the car where a truck was parked at the light, idling, right? Everybody's idling at the light. She has a bat in her hand, and she strikes the rear window of his truck, that's behind above the bed of the truck. And then she gets back in her car and like nonchalantly just gets back in her car and then pulls up to the red light. And she's in like the middle lane. So there's 3 lanes. There's a turning lane, a middle lane, and then a right lane, right? So 3 lanes. He's in the right lane. She pulls into the middle lane. She's at the light, the first car at the light. The light turns green, and literally this is a senior, an older man. And as soon as the light turns green, he guns it into the middle lane behind her and accelerates and causes an impact to rear end her, then proceeds to accelerate even more, pushing her car, making it kind of slide to the left and pushing her. She wasn't even in the turning lane, so it makes her turn left, and then he pushes her and then continues to go left. So it's like, dang, that's crazy. Testing even crazier, right? That's someone acting crazy, messing with someone pretending to be sane, right? It's like, damn, that's some crazy stuff. I don't know what was going on in that scenario, but it would be. I mean, I wish kind of we had a backstory, but it was actually the people who filmed it were just like total random people that happened to be outside of a business and then caught, like, there must have been some kind of a confrontation at the light, and they caught only the part where she made contact with his vehicle with her bat, and they started recording right at that moment, and then caught the tail end of it. So she looked like she was like a small lady, probably maybe in her mid to late 40s, maybe. She was wearing a dress, just kind of like, it's really out of character for what she looked like. Honestly, try not to judge a book by its cover, but I mean, she looked like a normal woman. She wasn't shouting or screaming that I noticed in the video. I just thought that was crazy. I was like, oh, I don't know. That was crazy. Let's see, anything else worth
Just can't get enough.
Here's an invitation for a Halloween party for October 24th. Join us if you dare. All guardians must attend the kids. 3 to 6 p.m. I think it's a Halloween party, not a haunted house. That's interesting. We never do anything for Halloween. Well, usually now I'll be up at the village for Halloween.
System scanning.
I don't know what I'm going to do. I think about it when it gets closer to that time.
Hey, wait, do you want big bass? Answer, affirmative.
The early bird can have the stupid worm because mornings and worms suck. Oh my gosh. Has anybody lost any money in the Fry's parking lot?
Here is your gigante bass.
All right, we're gonna tone down the music a little bit. Put you all to sleep. What is that? Refans and lights. What is that? Sculptures. Oh, some new sculptures have been added to the downtown area. One looks like something. something that looks kind of like an ant, but not really. I see something that looks like a or some kind of a short millipede, almost like a really long roly-poly, and then a scorpion. So these are some artist sculptures made of I don't know, whatever metal it's made from. Kind of cool. Shoot, they said not to eat Wendy's either. I'm like, oh man. Oh, I don't eat Wendy's. I think I eat Wendy's once every 2-3 years, if that. But they keep advertising their darn frosting. It looks good. This is nice. Anybody who's out there um, trying to still get their diploma, there's actually a program here that's free for minors and $25 for adults to get your high school diplomas. It's interesting that it's not the GED. They're actually saying their high school diploma. And from when I was in school, anything past high school, if you're even late, it's called a GED. And I was under the impression that once you were out of school and you went back to get your, to graduate, it was always called a GED. I think that stands for General Education Diploma. But it's not like, but the difference to me is you don't get to walk with your class. You just kind of just get, whatever that is. The GED looks like when you get it. Oh, that's pretty interesting. Someone has a community cooler with a pay box, and they stock it with brownies, banana bread, and pumpkin bread. It's kind of on the corner. They give the address, and I'm noticing there's a little hello mat, and it's like one of those ice cream coolers that open up like that. I don't know if they open up like this, like an ice cream cooler in the grocery market. And a little box that says pay here. A little slot. That's kind of cool. My hubby came home today, and he said that he saw 2 chicken breasts for like $13. And I'm like, what? You can buy like a whole rotisserie. You could buy a rotisserie for one cooked already for like $10, and you can buy a whole raw chicken for eight to $10. $13 for 2 chicken breasts. And I was like, wow, that's doesn't make sense at all. Yeah, so I think later on today I might go live, and I'm thinking about doing that dessert. So I'm gonna have to prepare and make sure I get the cream cheese to room temperature, and it's only gonna be for a block. So hopefully it's enough for those glasses to make that dessert, and hopefully it's not too much, because then I'm gonna have to figure out other containers to fill. And I think I'm gonna make a crust and then crumble it and then do layers. So it's gonna. I have fresh cherries. So we'll see. We'll see what kind of concoction, how this concoction comes out. It's totally an experiment. But I love that chocolate cherry cream pie. I just love all those ingredients. Oh my god, so good. And just it can be frozen. Those cups can be frozen, and they could be like they probably won't last very long. But it's the thought that counts. It's the thought that counts. I think I really want to try that. I can visualize it how I want it to look. So as long as I can visualize it, I kind of have a direction to go in. So there's hopefully it works out. I don't see anything else here in the neighborhood app other than it being so freaking hot lately. Guess what's in the power lines? Is that a kite? Okay. Yeah, there's really nothing else. I can't believe people are having yard sales around in this heat. Like, I would not want to sit out in 113 degrees trying to sell stuff. Someone just put a bunch of stuff out in their yard and says free stuff. That's pretty good. I mean, there's some good functional things in there. Let's see. What's this one? Oh, hey Lex, how you doing? Welcome in. You have insomnia, Lex? It's always nice your channel is around. Oh, thanks, Lex. Have a good night. Are you going back to bed? Did I bore you enough? Well, thanks for popping in. It's good to see you always, Lex. Guess who popped in earlier? I see Angie. That was cool. But yeah, if you're still around, much love to you and your mama. I put some lip stuff on before I started my live. My lips are all dry. My sinuses are dry. Everything's so dry. Just gotta sit in a freaking bucket, a trough of freaking oil. Okay, let's see. Attention to all. Aww. That's sad. Has anybody ever lost their job and had to sell like their most prized possessions? I remember when I was living up on the mountain, I was like $100 short for the rent. I'm pretty sure it was for the rent. And I had recently, like 3 months prior, had taken in a rescue from my sister had rescued a dog, and she couldn't take it to her new place, so she asked me if I wanted it. So I took him in, and he was like my pride and joy. Oh my gosh. I didn't even have to put him on a leash. He never strayed very far away from me. And living on the mountain, I used to like commute back and forth to work on a quad. And when I wasn't at work, I would just ride around the mountain, and he would run alongside me. He never strayed far away from me. Or when I'd go down to the little store, he would sit next to me. He would never run off. But I needed that $100. I had a friend that you would come by every so often, and it turned out that his father was lonely and he needed a dog, a companion. And he offered to buy my dog, and it broke my heart I didn't have anything else. Like I didn't own anything, and I was just short that month, and I had to sell him. It broke my heart to sell him. Oh my God. I still think about him too, because he was just like, you know, how you every once in a while you get that perfect pet. You know, it's another family member, really. He understood everything. He was like the best dog ever. I don't even know what kind of dog he was. He was brown. He had like white on his face, and he had light honey eyes. And he was still young. He was so well mannered, and he didn't bark. He was really active, and he was just the best dog ever. And God, I hated to do it. I was like, I had to be responsible. I was like, I didn't have any other side jobs, no other income, and I was just like, gosh darn it, the darn job I had, it paid popcorn and peanuts. But I had to do something, so I had to sell them. It broke my heart. I just came across a post where someone says that they just lost their job and they're selling their gaming monitor, their desk, a microphone, and their gaming chair. So he's selling his pride and joy, really. I mean, their gaming monitor, their gaming chair, their desk. I mean, that's like when you do come home from work, that's where his peace was at, right? His time away from reality for a while, and he has to sell it. So I kind of feel for him. It's kind of sad that being in that situation. I feel for the guy.
Macchiato clouds and a neon bike riding down the dreams in the middle of the light. Bold and roasted, sugar on the tongue. This is where the city's heart is young. Milk being steamed to a white noise blur. Everything is moving in a caffeinated.
Let's see, there's really nothing else going on. Ooh, taco sale. What is that? Is that fry bread? It looks like taco stuff on fry bread. Oh, a Navajo taco sale. That was 7 hours ago. That's this weekend. 10. Oh, you know what? The last time I came into town, where was I? I think the last time I went to Home Depot. Remember when I bought all those? I bought flowers and I bought some thyme. That thyme didn't last the summer, even in the shade. I don't know what happened to it. Anyways, on the way back home, the back way home was a little neighborhood, and it was kind of like I don't know what that building was. It's like a little. It was next to a kind of a church. Then there was a building. I don't know what that building is. I don't know if it was like a secondhand store or maybe an office building, but in front of that, in the parking lot, was a tent set up, and they were selling fry bread. I almost stopped and bought one, but I was like, I'm a sucker for fry bread. Sometimes people don't want to make their own. Some people don't know how, but it's not very hard. But I honestly wanted to stop and get some fry bread. But this is fry bread taco, Navajo taco. 10 a.m. until sold out. That's awesome. How much? $12. $12 for a freaking taco. For $12, you can buy all this stuff and make a dozen of them. But you're paying for, that specialty type of food. I think it's a specialty. It's almost a privilege to have something as good as that. It's really good. I don't think there's anything else interesting. I should just refresh the page. This site always refreshes. Okay, here's let's see, the laws of detachment, and this has a picture of kind of like a little Buddha. Oh my God, did you guys know that Buddha? Okay, I don't know that the I don't know. Like I haven't looked up the history of Buddha, but this is what I heard. So take it with a grain of salt. But I thought it was interesting that the Buddha was an actual person. Okay, I never did like a research on Buddha, but apparently he had a family and a child, right? And then he went away for a while, and when he came back, he decided to leave them, totally abandon his wife and his kid, because he went on a like a, I don't know, like a, where you go in search of who you are, you're trying to figure out who you are, you're finding yourself, or like a mission kind of thing. I don't know what it's called, but I didn't know that about Buddha. If that's true, I think that that's really interesting. He just decided to totally abandon his wife and kid. And I think that that's really strange. But anyways, this post, it says the laws of detachment, and it reminded me of that. What I had heard yesterday in a video. I'm gonna have to actually research that and see the validity of that story. But it says the laws of detachment: allow others to be who they are. Allow yourself to be who you are. Don't force situations. Solutions will emerge. Uncertainty is reality, and embrace it. There's no comments on that. So it's just, I guess, some wisdom. But yeah, the photo has six little pictures, and one is like a young Buddha sitting by a tree. One's in front of an orange circle, maybe the sun holding beads, and then the other one is him standing in front of some clouds, like in front of the moon. Another one is during meditation with this heart center glowing. Then there's a picture of a compass, and then the last one is him standing up, holding his hands out, and that's where it said "embrace it." That's interesting. Yeah, I thought that was interesting. This story about Buddha. There's really nothing else. Usually there's like an inspirational quote that someone's sharing, and I guess that was it. Because I know when I look into this neighborhood app, I always see a quote that's like inspiring. I have to look at that again. What time is it? It's 3 a.m. Anyone know where they sell those baby turtles on the side of the road? Someone says, sorry, I had to excuse myself. Someone says, shoot, this was shoot over a week ago. I really wonder how many people are sitting at home sending these ridiculous posts that not even a 2-year-old would believe. That's funny. Oh God. Oh, I got in trouble again, including you and me. Nope, I grew up to be an adult long time ago. Unfortunately, many older people who think they are helping their real neighbor believe them. That is why there are so many, only need a couple of good connections, and the scammer is making money. Naive, they all fall for it. Like this one. It's all part of the entertainment. You know, there is a lot of people out there who use the internet, social media, just to feel a part of the outside world. And I know I did that for a long time, especially when I was single. I used to get on the internet and talk to friends from all over the world, only because I was so introverted. And plus, I mean, I had friends on the outside, but it was kind of like I don't know. I hung out with a group of friends, but I still had like my internet friends, and it was kind of like a family. I don't know. It felt like a family. I think those days are over. I think. I don't know. It's not like that anymore. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it for. I mean, I haven't really met a lot of people. Like I was looking on here for a while when I first, I want to say a couple years ago, I was looking for an adventuring buddy, someone to go like hiking with, someone to show me around. And then I started getting like responses from men that, were like just bad decisions, right? They were just bad decisions. They could have been bad decisions. And I was like, man, why can't there be like genuine people out there that not like predators, you know what I mean? Not that I have it's not that I'm scared of a predator, but why can't there just be like real people to say, hey, I know this area, maybe pinpoint something on a map and then say, if you feel comfortable, we can check this out. I ended up getting a guy saying, oh, I'll pick you up in my Jeep. We can go way out in the desert. I know where to go. And then it just kind of got shady, and I was just like, you know what? Forget it. So I kind of gave up. I gave up on the community. Then I had like an old man that needed help at his place. He ended up being a hoarder, and I went and helped him for a while. But he got like really clingy, and he just wanted me over there every day doing this, doing that. He had so much work that needed to be done. I did some painting for him. He had a small boat in his backyard, and he wanted a name painted on it. I painted an address on a back building that he had on his property. He didn't have very big property, but everything was so compressed into his property, which was in a neighborhood, and it wasn't even that big. But he had so much stuff, and I get nervous around a lot of stuff. So I really, really bit my tongue and bit who I am, held back who I really, who I am as far as a person that can't be around clutter. Just, because he is older and he needed just a little help, and he just got really clingy and just like, I just thought, I think it's time to end this friendship right away. He was really nice, but it just felt like he was just, asking for more than what I wanted to give. So it's like, man, and that's the extent of me reaching out to people around here. So I just kind of gave up. I did try to be, you know, I did try to help out, but people like to take advantage, and I don't like to pull out my Hulk because nobody deserves the Hulk. So I just try to cut ties before the Hulk comes out. I don't know if anybody else is like that, but it's hard. It's hard getting, hanging out with neighbors because they always eventually start thinking that you're trying to screw their husband, and it's just like, get over it. Get over yourself. Just why can't people just party without having to, have romance? You know what I mean? It's like, just get over your freaking insecurities already. If I was like that kind of person, I wouldn't be married. I don't see anything else that's good. Anything exciting? I got a recent text from my old dentist, and they're like, "It's time for your, come in for your yearly whatever it is, your dental thing, cleaning." And shoot, we had dropped that dentist so long ago. It's probably been a year now. And I got a text from them, and like, shoot, we never told them. I thought my hubby would have told them that, that we've kind of found a new dentist, but apparently he never did, and I never thought about it until I got that text, and I was like, I had to text back. Hello, and thanks for the text. But we actually have a new dentist, and please remove us from your clients list. Thank you. Have a beautiful day. And that was my response. They actually were horrible. They were the worst dentists. I mean, I have such trauma when I go into a dentist because they don't believe me when I say I need 3 or 4 or 5 numbing agents to be administered before anything touches my teeth. And they always think that I'm lying, or they know better than me. Like, I don't know my own body. And sure enough, they'll put like one shot, and I'll feel the drilling, I'll feel the freaking pricking, the poking, the prodding, all of that crap. And then until they finally realize that I'm making enough noise that maybe they should give me another shot. Well, then maybe another shot. And then by the third shot, they're like, "Are you kidding me?" I'm like, "I told you guys. Like, why didn't you listen to your freaking patients? Like, why do I have to be traumatized because you failed to listen to your freaking patient?" So that's why we really dropped them. I actually found another dentist that actually puts you under a state of twilight, which is through anesthesia. It's through IV, and that's the best ever. Like, I think all dentists should be like that, it's just the best ever. I had two wisdom teeth pulled in that state, and just the best. Family-run business, from the father who administers the IV. The daughter is the actual person who works on the teeth with her assistants, and they just it's a family setting. It just feels so comfortable, so nice. So yeah, I regret. I hope that you know she stays in practice for the rest of my life. 'Cause, you get used to like your doctor, and then they decide to retire because it's time to retire, and you're like, no. But yeah, that's how I feel about my dentist. So they're just awesome. But if you didn't know that, there is a way to administer, kind of like the numbing agent, but through IV. Because like I have a high tolerance for it. Like I don't know. After the third shot, I can still feel them digging into my gum, and hated it. I hated that they didn't listen to me for one, and then I really disliked having to yell at them because they didn't listen to me. That they pushed me that far. That's what I hated. I felt embarrassed that I had to pull out the Hulk. It just didn't listen. Uh, Someone says, "Okay, if you have anything to vent about or drama, just message me. I need more friends." I should message her. Uh, um, no, this summer sucks. It's a little go hot. It's a little go hot. That's funny. Uh, Someone says, "How's it going?" Good. How about you? Me too. I love this. Hello. She needs to vent. So they posted something. Ugh. Just wanted to vent. It's sad when you have a mother that doesn't care. I tried to mend my relationship with her, but it's not working. She let me. Oh, I can't repeat that. Uh, Dang, really? She totally freaking outed her mom on social media. Um, okay, so she let her daughter get SA'd at the age of 3, blamed her for it, charged her 3 grand for a van that is only worth 500. I'm so heartbroken over it. Oh my gosh, it's totally that's like bad. Someone says blood is just liquid, love has a limit, and I ain't found no one to trust in a minute. Thank you for that. I blocked her from everything. Oh my god, that's bad. You see, some people have it worse. Yeah, you never know how bad it is till you hear someone else is bad. That's that's pretty bad. Poor thing. Protect your peace. Nobody will do that for you. That's good advice. Someone says, I'm a big believer in therapy. There's free groups in many places or on a sliding scale. These issues are deep and old, and I don't think ND is a perfect place to find resolution. that means that means social media. She had to get it out. I mean, some people use different avenues to vent. My gosh. Here's an interesting comment. We used to live in villages where no one owned anything and everyone grew wheat or whatever to make enough food and booze to get through the winter. We didn't even have last names. There was no TV, and you might die of a simple infection, but I doubt anyone was lonely. Maybe we shouldn't have built all this fancy, shiny nonsense after all. Someone responded to that. Anything you want to give away, I will come take it. Oh my god, people are funny. Oh my gosh. Love this post. See, that's a real person right there. That's funny. I don't know who's still in here. Probably nobody. I've been live for 3 hours. I think I might shut her down. It's gonna be 4 o'clock. Do I feel tired? Let me see. If I close my eyes, could I doze off? Maybe. Maybe. Do I look tired? Yeah, this is some crazy stuff going on here. Hey, Christy, how you doing? Already a month? Didn't you just like see that YouTube is screwing with my my time frame here. my what is it called? My what's that clock called? Internal clock? Didn't you just like literally like redo that like 4 or 5 days ago? It says you're already a member for a month. Like, how do they do their freaking? I don't understand how that works. You know how in video games, when you're playing a video game and you're playing for like, let's say you're playing for 20 minutes and it goes from daytime to nighttime. Does YouTube's time work like that? In a day? I don't know. It's so confusing. But I appreciate you. Thank you, Kirsty, for being a member for a month already. Like literally, I thought you just renewed your membership like literally like 5 days ago, right? I don't know. Correct me if I'm wrong. I just got the free milestone message just now. Like, remember you or thank you very much. I appreciate it. But I remember when you posted this, but it said you just renewed your membership, right? You said you just renewed it. And that wasn't too long ago. But you know what? This is what I need to do when I'm on the desktop. But thank you for being a member for a month. I really appreciate it. Honestly, I do. I appreciate everybody, all the members of the channel. I appreciate you guys. I don't say it often enough, and I forget, and then I really mean to show my appreciation. But I really do appreciate you guys very much. But thank you. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. That's like 5 days ago. That's what I was thinking. We'll play this song. I like this song. Hey, Scully, how you doing? Welcome in. How you been, Scully? So yeah, it's kind of everyone's. This is the first time I ever seen a real person that says, "If you have anything to vent about or drama, just message me." That's just awesome. That's kind of like opening the floodgates to anything, right? It's just like, all right, prepare yourself, put your shields up. Yeah, if you catch yourself being around someone venting, just a mental note. I don't know what your beliefs are, but I know that if you believe in this, it'll work for you. Put up a shield, like just like a silver chrome shield, right? Put that up before they start venting, and then when they're done, you won't feel so drained. If you believe in that stuff, try it. If not, good luck. I find that it helps a lot, and it's it sounds kind of woo whatever, but honestly, I before I started doing that mentally, believing it would work, it drains every ounce of your energy. Letting someone vent, and it's good for them. They let everything out that's troubling them, that they need to expel from their feelings, whatever. their thoughts, and then you're left with all that baggage, and you're just like. "Ugh." But if you put up a shield, and this is only if you believe in that stuff, right? If not, then I don't know how you deal with that without being drained. It's just maybe a mental thing that you don't think about it. But honestly, I think you actually absorb a lot of that energy. Just kind of makes sense to me. But yeah, just try that, and that'll help. You love diamond art stuff? I got your channel on monitor too, Kirsty. Oh, Kirsty, are you live right now? So yeah, that's just kind of a little trick if anybody's interested in trying that out. If you believe it works, then it will. Is anyone available with license? I need to make some ends meet. Well, that doesn't make any sense. Oh, okay. Here's someone asking if anyone has anything fun to do on a Sunday. Someone's suggesting a bookstore. NASCAR. Relax and stay home. It's too hot out. Sleeping and eating. Okay. Sundays are my weekdays, prep day, and self-care days. Someone says church. Recovering from a hangover. Missed those days. Okay, work, church, then home, and take it easy. This time of year, someone suggests swimming. Lay down next to the AC. Have a family over, make breakfast for everyone, do laundry, and swim. Laundry isn't fun, but Sundays are spent cleaning and swimming. I've been finding myself doing like the big cleaning, the dusting, sweeping, mopping on like Fridays. Someone says, I love going out for coffee to read, journal, and relax. Someone else suggests reading also. But where are all the yard sales, though? Are you kidding me? I can't wait till it's cooler so I can go get to some. Yeah. Someone suggests church, after church, dinner, and then watch the Diamondbacks win their game. Hopefully, evening's favorite sitcom, reruns, dinner, bed. I'm retired, so my Sunday schedule may sound boring to some. Sleep and then ride my Harley. Oh, I just got that reminds me when I read Harley. Thumbs up. Thank you for subscribing to my channel, says Kirsty. I got an alert. You know those. You know when you get a weather alert or an amber alert or a, that kind of alert. You know what I mean. Somebody called me. Okay, that was a spam call. We got an alert. I think it was around midnight. And it was in regards to it's a public safety message. Okay, that's what it's called. And it says the Pima County Sheriff's Department seeks Alex James Barnett, wanted for homicide. Barnett is bald with distinctive arm tattoos and is considered armed and dangerous. Last seen wearing a red shirt and black leather vest, riding a maroon 2020 Harley-Davidson FLHXS motorcycle. Arizona plate DA466. Do not approach. Call 911. So this person is wanted for homicide. That's crazy. Usually it's like a weather alert or an amber. Very seldom amber alerts. I think we got one a month ago where it was a parent that took their newborn out, like right out of the hospital. I think it was the father that took the newborn. Pretty sure. But it was kind of like that, or it's something called like the silver alert, where it's a person with dementia that never made it home, that like strayed from the home and then ended up like couldn't find their way back home, so they were reported, and they were driving. So usually I'm used to those alerts, but this one is the first actual wanted person for homicide that I have seen on this kind of alert, where it's a text that's sent to the masses, right? Everybody with a phone. So that's what we got earlier. I thought that was a little different. Then I'm like thinking, is it safe to go outside? I mean, could this person be like walking through an alleyway? And I'm like, it sends like paranoia like straight away to the brain, and I'm thinking, I'm like a needle in a haystack in this freaking city full of 1 million people. Like, what are the odds of him like lurking through the alley? Like, this guy's long gone, or he's hiding in the basement somewhere, or I don't know, he's probably crossed the border. I don't know. And then we don't know the full story. It could be a setup. It could be, one side of the story. That's all we're getting, really. Armed and dangerous, homicide. Those are like extreme. That's an extreme type of description that sends the bells off, right? Red flags. So right away you're judging the guy. Oh my God, he's dangerous. He's just been involved in a homicide. The fear comes up, and your paranoia, and you're like, oh my God. Then I thought about it for a while, and I'm like, okay, what's the other side of the story? Like, was he fighting for his life? Was it self-defense, and then it just looked bad? Like, you know what I mean? Is he being framed? So then I was able to relax after that. I was like, okay, no big deal. No big deal. This song is actually describing one of my encounters of my memory loss, and just from riding my bike, right? If you go to my channel and look up Echo of My Name, it's an actual video that kind of I used AI to give you a picture of kind of what happened that night. I actually did a drawing that is private now. I did all my stuff private, but I was able to utilize AI and make the video look better and give you a better, more clear picture of my experience with memory loss one night. This is the song to it, and the song describes what happened in my experience. So I like this song. It actually came out pretty good. All the lyrics are exactly explaining what happened that night. Okay, so I've already kind of cycled through this twice now. Someone, extreme heat warning updated 4 hours ago. Okay, someone posted kind of a inspirational thing. It says, you've got to start thinking like you're blessed, talking like you're blessed, and acting like you're blessed. That's how your blessings get activated. That's pretty good. Very inspirational. It's not a bad wisdom to share, actually. If you're in constant fear and paranoia, I think you're attracted to that. But that's just me. That's just how I think. That's just how I think. Um, Has anybody ever heard of strawberry sourdough? Oh my God. So it's kind of like a post here. It says, what would you stop by for? Farm stand coming soon in Maryvale. Sourdough, strawberry jam, or apple jam. 6 choices. Blind date with the book or viral gourmet cookies. I would actually entertain the idea of trying that strawberry sourdough. That sounds very intriguing, especially with a nice butter knife of cream cheese spread all across that. A slice of that, toasted. Oh my God, that sounds good. I had to let anxieties go, and that requires selflessness on some level, right? So, like, if you're worried about everybody else all the time, you're gonna make yourself sick. I think, right? It's hard for some people, I think, to let go of everybody else's problems because we feel like we have control over, whatever it is, that we could fix it, but sometimes we can't, and it's hard to walk away from that, and I totally get it. It's hard to, you don't have any control at the moment. You're better off just walking away. And I know it does sound selfish, but it's probably the best for you. But you got to do what you got to do, right? And I agree. Yeah, you got to do what you got to do. Doesn't mean you don't care. You just get tougher with love. Yeah. Oh my God, you're killing me. That sounds so good, right? Strawberry sourdough. I never even heard of that. I didn't even think that was possible. Apple jam, strawberry jam, and blind date with the book. Okay. If there's fog and it's kind of misty and rainy and overcast, a book is really nice for me. Viral gourmet cookies, strawberry sourdough. That sounds very intriguing. There's no comments on that. God, somebody's gonna comment. God, I gotta at least add something. Nobody like freaking. So I'm like strawberry sourdough for sure. Not sure how far Maryvale is at the moment, but I would definitely try that. At least give her one comment. This was a few days ago, and nobody commented anything. So it's just a poll that they put out that has a time limit of a few hours left on it. So At least she'll have one comment on that, where it gives her a direction. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe it helps. You never know. Taco truck now open. Someone's taking pre-orders for mac and cheese pans. A half pan feeds 6, $20. You know, I always knew this, and I'll take this to my grave. Food is the number one important thing, I think, that brings people together. That's going to be the ultimate thing, other than, you know, choosing love. You know, loving everyone. Food. You know how they always said the best way to a man's heart is through his stomach? I think that's for everyone. Honestly, it's food. Food has so much power. Not like gluttony, not in that sense, but as far as memories, you know, what's that called? Like comfort food. Like you can have a dish, and it'll take you back to a wonderful memory that you had growing up, or whatever it is. But food has like this, just like this thing about it. I think, you know, I feel it brings people together. You know, you could have great conversations over food. I always end up talking about food, but it's just because I think not like, you know, you have to eat food all day long, but you know, having a nice meal that tastes good, you know, you're comfortable while you're eating, you know, you're in good company. I think that's a really good time. And you could do food anywhere. You could do food in the park. You could do food out on your kayak. You can do food at the top of a mountain. You can do food in the airplane. You can do food in a basement, in a cave. You can do food in the garage. I mean, you can do it anywhere. I dare not say the bathroom. Okay, if you don't be eating in the bathroom, stop it. But it's just food is awesome. Food is awesome. I think that's what can bring the world together. These stupid ads. Oh my God, they're ridiculous. Okay. There's a men's club in Fountain Hills. They're celebrating 100 years of Route 66. What are some of your favorite memories or stories related to traveling on Route 66? I know the people who are like that travel from one side of the states to the other. There's like Route 66 goes through majority of the states, and it's actually quite a fun adventure. I have never done that. I have used Route 66. It runs through Arizona and several cities that, well, like where I used to live when I moved from California to Arizona. The city that I lived in, the small town, at the time it was small, Route 66 ran right through it. And that's when I first, heard of Route 66. And I never thought it was such a big deal. But then you go into like the truck stops and convenience stores, and there's all this Route 66 memorabilia, and I'm like, oh, I guess this is a big deal for people traveling through and stuff. but I never really. And then I found out way later that there's an actual route that you can follow. So it's big for like bikers and people in RVs. And people from other countries traveling here. They do the Route 66 experience, but I've never really thought about doing that. Yes, you can look on a map and look up the Route 66, and you'll see it takes you through quite many of the states. So I don't even know why. What's the history behind Route 66? Actually, okay, yeah, I'm running out of things to talk about with you guys. So back to the jazz. I'm just seeing so many more ads, and they're just like, oh. Oh my God. Okay, yeah, I gotta shut this down. I can't look at any more of this. Extreme heat warning. Darn, I wanted to see that. So, what's our extra before I close this down? National Weather Service has issued an extreme heat warning. That was yesterday. Oh, until the 28th. Dangerously hot conditions, afternoon temperatures 108 to 114 expected. Major to extreme heat risk. Where? The Phoenix metropolitan area. When? Until 8 p.m. Mountain Standard Time, Friday, August 28th. Impacts. Heat-related illnesses increase significantly during extreme heat events. Overexposure can cause heat cramps and heat exhaustion to develop, and without intervention can lead to heat stroke. An extreme heat warning means that a period of very hot temperatures, even by local standards, will occur. Actions should be taken to lessen the impact of the extreme heat. Take extra precautions if you work or spend time outside. When possible, reschedule strenuous activities to early morning or evening. Know the signs and symptoms of heat exhaustion and heat stroke. Wear lightweight and loose-fitting clothing when possible and drink plenty of water. To reduce risk during outdoor work, the Occupational Safety and Health Administration recommends scheduling frequent rest breaks in shaded or air-conditioned environments. Anyone overcome by heat should be moved to a cool and shaded location. Heat stroke is an emergency. Call 911. Public cooling shelters are available in some areas. Consult county officials for more details. Someone commented, that's going to mess up the week. There goes the energy consumption. Someone also replied, if you're up on current events relative to the chemtrails dropping all kinds of harmful things down onto us, then you know some of these are for the purpose of filling our bodies and the atmosphere with metallic nanobots, or whatever they call them, so that each of us are like an extension of an antenna aiding in the frequencies emitted by 5G, soon to be 6G. And these conducting elements may be contributing to the alarmingly more frequent and increased heat we are all noticing. All you need to do is look at the forecast and you know it's going to be a scorcher. Don't most people expect this in the valley in August? If not, they should. Yeah, that's like duh. It's only going to be 108 today. Calm down. You're all acting as if it's not normal this time of year, and they're right. It is always hot in the summer. I think, yeah, I think some people. I mean, you've already rescued. I think, well, someone already perished hiking out in this already. I already seen one tragedy. Mm. At least there's no tornado to worry about like we had in 1972. Wow, I didn't know that. Keep your pets indoors. Yeah, my cat, I said this before, my cat is an outdoor cat. But in this, he runs inside. And it's been like the past couple nights where he's actually asked to go outside. Um, he'll like, he'll look at me, and if it's not food, like on the way to his food bowl, I look at him, and if he passes his food bowl, he wants out. But if he stops before his food bowl, he wants a treat or eat, but we feed him at a certain time every day. So I learned to read him now. So if he walks past his food bowl, which is kind of by the back door, he wants to go out. It's kind of nice to understand your cat, so you're not guessing. Oh, okay. I think that's it. Okay, for sure. I'm cutting it down, cutting her off. Hopefully you guys have a wonderful weekend. If you want to find your way back to my channel, hit that subscribe button, push that notification bell, and you will get notified when I go live again. And I do cooking. Heck, I even do cleaning sometimes. If you like watching that, I can do like silent cleaning. Sometimes people just don't want to hear no jabbing the jaw. I got plenty of cleaning things that I can clean. I can sit and focus on a section of the wall. If you're like want to watch that. Anyways, I would do like share cleaning the pool with you guys, but it's just been too hot. I mean, like early in the morning, the pool's clean now. But I mean, it's cool enough. I should have just I should have went live while I was cleaning the pool, but it's really hard to place the phone and try not to drop it in the pool, and it's just kind of complicated. But I mean, it's doable. But the leaves are all raked. I've been keeping up with the yard these past 4 days, so there's really nothing outside other than sweeping leaves and raking leaves. But I know people like to watch that. It's kind of relaxing. But I can find plenty of things to clean. Like I could do a section of the house where there's dusting that needs to be done especially behind furniture. I've been trying to tackle it, and it feels kind of like going live doing it. It kind of inspires me to do above and beyond and actually really get it done, other than procrastinating and not doing it. So I think it helps a lot. But I really need to get some dusting done. And if you want to see that kind of stuff, I mean, come back, push that subscribe button. And I usually put it in the title what I'm doing, so that way you know what's going on. And I just want to thank the subscribers, especially the members. And I've been trying to come up with some members only videos. And I think for now, it might be. I'll try to get creative and come up with different things, but I will try to. I will make it a point to come out with more member videos. So they'll probably be quirky or whatever, but it'll be real. Anyway, so I think I'm gonna call it a night. It's 4 a.m. here in Arizona, and I think I will leave it at that. Push that like button if you made it this far. I'd appreciate it. It helps put my channel out there to a bigger audience, to a new audience, new viewers. So if you want to help support my channel in that way, I'd appreciate it very much. And I wish you all a happy Friday and a wonderful weekend if I don't see you again. So I'll see you guys. think I'm finally tired. Let's see if I can get my darn computer to freaking work. It's just not working right. It's not scrolling. Let's see what's going on with this. Okay, it might. Okay, hold on. Let me see. Let me get a couple screenshots of the top fans because I always put that in the thumbnails. What is this on the? This is on the phone side. Looks like we got one. Okay. I think that was Kane. Honestly, Kane, here, crack up. And I'm just gonna go to the other side and get a snapshot of the horizontal live and get the top fans on that. Put that in the thumbnail. Before I close her down. Okay, Lex. All right, that's good. I'd like to acknowledge everybody and thank you for your time. You don't have to be here. So thanks. I appreciate it. And some of us are up real late and then like, what are we gonna watch? I'm like that and I usually can't find anything. So that's why I go to channels that are building something, creating something, and I just sit and watch. Usually, sometimes I put it on mute and just watch the creation happening. It's usually what I do, and I like it. All right, let's see if I can close this down now. Come on, let me scroll. What is wrong with you? Why are you not letting me scroll to shut this down? All right, I'm gonna have to step down off the panel, refresh the page, and come back in and shut her down. So sorry about that. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. All right. Thank you guys for coming in, hanging out with me, and I will see you all later. Have a good Friday. Have a great weekend. If I don't see you again. And thanks again. Bye, guys.